Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Psyche here, and today the chat is broken. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna fix it real soon. Welcome, Kill for Kills. Actually, you know what? It probably is working, but only one person typed something. Let's see if it's working. Anyway, guys, yes, it is working. Alright, guys, today we are gonna be playing some more Top Survivor, but first we gotta pick our portrait. I don't know what portrait I'm gonna pick. I always have this problem every time. I guess I'll take the bonbon one. I've taken all the portraits I want at this point. Let me know which portrait you guys got. I try to pick the ones that are not so sad. You know, because most of the Survivor ones are really sad looking. Like, physically. They physically look sad, which just makes me sad. So, I don't want to be sad, right? Who wants to be sad, alright? So, not me. Maybe the depressed people want to be sad. That's a joke. That's a joke. Do not get heated in the comments. That's a joke. Alright, but what I mean to say is I don't want a sad looking profile. So try to pick a smiling profile. You know how it is. Or like a neutral one. Axe Boy's my favorite. That's one I always wear. I can't remember if this was the first one I ever got. I think the first one I ever got was the coordinator one, probably. Back when I used to play coordinator. But yes, I have all these portraits that I have no use for. Tell me about it. What's new? This thing goes down for ages. Anyway, welcome to the stream. We got Kill for Kills. We got Alpha Creature. We got Callum. Apparently Green is streaming today, so maybe my boy Green is available to play today. I don't think I have him on my friends list, though. Ray is online. We could invite Ray. I asked Numer today, but I asked him like an hour ahead of time, so that's probably not enough time, so he did not end up responding. We'll try to get Numer in on stream one of these days, because people got to get their Numer fixed. Like, I don't think Numer streams Identity 5 like he used to, so we got to get... Lucky Guy in real life? 200 Ray, change your name. So we got to get Numer on the grind. He's on a Smurf today, it looks like. Well, brother, Green is never on his account nowadays. He's like paying... He's getting paid for people to rank on his account. I mean, I don't even know why he bothers. He said it's like $1 per tier. And I'm assuming he means, like, for example, from like Griffin 5 to 4. Like, I consider that as one tier. So it's like, what, maybe $2? $1, something like that, to rank up. So you'll get $5 for ranking up. Dude, it's not easy to rank up. Not with these randoms, dude. I think in theory, you should be able to rank up in less than 2 sessions. Like, in the middle of your second session, you're already going to rank up a tier. If you're a great player and you're consistent, and you have teammates of your own that are consistent, you should be fine, but it doesn't work like that. I have a 39% win rate right now. I don't think I've ever had it that low. The lowest I've had it was like 30%, but that was a really bad season. I don't know what it is, but one of these days it's going to get better. One of these days. Maybe not. I doubt it. Also, the music went away. We gotta fix that. Dude, I'm the only person in Identity 5 that cares about nice room music. Like, I hate the regular default room music. Does anyone else hate the regular default room music? I hate it. It's so creepy in all of them. It is so creepy. So, we got some nice music here. Playing. Sometimes it breaks, so you gotta fix it. That name is familiar, Lucky Guy in real life. This is not the Lucky Guy in real life. That's a different person. Different guy. Buff that man's salary. This is why we need living wages. Yeah, Green is out here ranking up on someone's account for less than $1 a day, pretty much. Even if he gets $2 a day, I'm not so sure how many stars Green is getting with how bad his randoms are. He does a good kite, and then his randoms, throw, do an early rescue, something like that. It's just a waste of time. If you're gonna waste your time, may as well waste your time on your own account. That's not great still. Well, we do have Pinto as an option. Pinto is a really good player. Actually, no, Pinto's too low rank. I guess we'll invite Spicy. Unfortunately, Spicy just started a match. So you know what? That's okay. We'll watch Spicy's match. Can you play Gravekeeper today? Yes, we will play at least one Gravekeeper today. I anyway have to play more Rescuer. Who would have guessed? I have to play more Rescuer for my tournament team. What do you know? This is the issue with being too good at something. The problem with being so good at something that no one else can replace you is that even if you're good at other things, people are just gonna have you as the rescuer because you just do the damn job so damn well. You're overqualified for the job. It's just like, how can I not have you for rescuer? That's how it'd be like all the time. Okay, looks like Spicy was just spectating. I don't really know Spicy that well personally. I'm not even sure if we can rank together. Okay, yes, we can rank together. How many stars am I? Yeah, we can barely rank together. Is Ray on your tournament team? No, she's not. She's just a good player. She came back to the game recently. Someone leaked a mercenary remodel. Didn't he already get remodeled? Isn't his face already different in some of the skins? Maybe not all of them. I hope his face is not going to look like all of the newer B tiers nowadays. Because nowadays, when they drop a B tier mercenary, they give him a more, like, sharper look than what he used to be. So, I hope he's not going to be like that by default. Because I do like his potato head. Oh, come on. So if you guys have not seen, the newer mercenary skins are more like this. They're all like this. All the newer ones. But then the older ones, you can tell... He looks like a potato, like a sad, really sad potato in these older ones. You know what's odd? They never did make it so that his A tiers are not potato shaped. They still give him the same face. Well, these are really old though, so these don't count. And these are crossover skins. This is another old skin. Do I actually have an A tier mercenary skin that dropped after the face change? I don't actually know. Okay. Maybe the that one furry mercenary skin that I have is the one. I don't know who your team is, but I believe in Itsegi goes to go this year, Charles. Maybe one of these days. It's so tough though because Sprinter really is one of the world's best hunters. He really proved that this year. The thing is, Sprinter has always been one of the world's best hunters. No one recognizes it because his Survivor team always loses. So then he's never able to really make up for it. Or, you know, Sprinter's also had some games where he was in control and he just made a small mistake and now someone's getting a dungeon escape where they shouldn't have, you know, something like that. To be fair, Sprinter doesn't really go often, really that often go against the highest level survivors. I mean, it's really hard to prepare for your competition in co-op when the competition in NAU is already not so great, you know? How can you improve if your competition is not forcing you to improve? It's really hard to think of, oh, if the survivor did this, I actually should have been dead here, so I gotta watch out when I play Hunter, because otherwise if they do this, I would have been screwed. And so on and so forth, but you're not always gonna think of every single option. Okay, there goes her gun. You're not always gonna think of every single option, and so it makes it really hard to improve when your competition sucks. And you know, you can't knock him down for that, but still, Sprinter's one of the best hunters in the game. It's gonna be very hard to beat him in any Call of this tournament. I would be lying if I said that B4U has not been relying on Sprinter for literally years. I think their survivors pulled their weight a lot more this year. But usually it's just been like Sprinter doing really good holding the team together on the Hunter side. And you see that year after year, but you never see the result being a win for B4U. Because, you know, Sprinter can't do everything by himself. Eventually he slips up too. And so it's really hard to see how good Sprinter actually is. He really is one of the best hunters in this game. He could easily compete at an Asian level, so it's going to be difficult to beat Sprinter for sure. And it's going to be so much harder to kite Percy now because he's got that 1,000 presence. I would love to kite at those two windows, but it's going to be so easy for her to get immediately tunneled again if I kite there. So yeah, this Percy was coming towards me, and then he chose to teleport away because I transitioned away. Which is a good move on him, I would say. You know, he doesn't want to waste his time chasing me when I'm already so far away. He already committed dashes to go in my direction just to find out I'm not even there, you know, and then he has no dashes to go back, continuously keep going to where I am. The good news is that he did end up using a teleport. Our coordinator used her game sense, quickly picked herself up so that he's not able to kill the lawyer. So now our lawyer is able to reset. So that was a really good move from Spicy, bringing the pressure back on himself or herself. I'll just go with herself because they're playing coordinator this game. So good move from Spicy there. Just not let her teammates take pressure. Because if you let the lawyer go down and then pick yourself up, then, you know, He already got his value. He already got his knockdown. That's going to be one less knockdown later in this game. It's too risky to go in that direction. We're going to get cut off. I'll ping that to my teammates to let them know that Hunter is coming in this direction. But we're most likely going to take the chase here. He might choose to go back to his target. We do have some bad news here, though. We only have ciphers left on the other side of the map, which means it's going to be much easier for the hunter to pressure the other side, like this side of the map. All the ciphers on this side of the map. There is the hunter right now. We may as well ping that to our teammates. He might go for me here. Just being careful. He is in my direction. Oh right, I still got this goofy music. Yeah, so we're in a little bit of trouble here because we only have ciphers on this side of the map. At least it's Percy, okay? Percy's not like the world's worst hunter to deal with this because his dashes are very limited. He needs to constantly use dashes to keep up his energy. Oh shoot, I almost got a tear shock right there. Ugh, wow, what a swing. Capture the fly? What do you mean capture the fly? Hold up, maybe she can actually get away here. I should have gotten tear shock there. Brother. This is a reminder to always watch out for yourself, guys. Always watch out for yourself. Never assume that they're on the target. I was watching to see what Spicy does, and I'm like, no, Spicy's not even getting chased. Let's definitely reset here. Almost saw Saki's address in PM. That would have been really bad. I don't know how he missed that. Maybe it's because the staircase from the tent platform was actually blocking him from going in a straight line towards me. That might have been the only reason he didn't hit me just straight up. Teleport. Interesting use of teleport. If we can prime a cipher in time now, I'll let the coordinator do her work here and heal her up because she anyway doesn't really want to be doing cipher machines. She is a valuable target to the hunter right now. He needs the coordinator to go down here. And that's his one win condition. Like, you guys see the staircase right here? Maybe this staircase prevented him from going in a straight line to me, but I think he could have hit that. I could hit that if I was playing Percy. You should be able to hit that from here to there, behind that cipher. Okay. So this is not great. But our goal here is to just take the pressure away from coordinator, even if we take a hit. As long as we take the pressure away from the coordinator, that's going to be the most important thing. The decoordinator is here. The coordinator's not saying anything. Lawyer's decoding. Is it on the coordinator? We don't need two people on the same cipher. I was gonna go ahead and try to protect coordinator, go in her direction here, but looks like that's not necessary. He doesn't actually have energy here. Oh, now he does. This is gonna be really tough. No point of really using anything there. We may as well hold on to it. These hits don't really give him anything. He needs a knockdown, realistically speaking. Without a knockdown. Honestly, they can pop this. He's not really chasing anyone. I don't know what he's doing, actually. Does anyone know what he's doing? He's coming for me. That's what he's doing. Okay, we're going to have to elbow pad away from the gate here. Because he wants to chase me and go to the gate at the same time. I do not want to elbow pad towards the gate right now. That would be a really bad idea. Because then he's putting pressure on 3 people at the same time. We already have 2 people at that gate. We're already kind of putting our eggs in the basket right here. You know, he's already going to be able to chase coordinator and chase the lawyer here. Push him away at least. And then maybe if he kills coordinator fast enough, he might be able to then kill the lawyer, which would be really bad. Ideally, yes. Ideally, he's chasing the lawyer here. I don't actually have to be inside the gate. This is just Percy. I'm also playing mercenary. I can crawl out. I have to use teleport. That's not good. No. She's dead. She's dead. She's dead on the, what's it called? On knockdown. Whew. Do I gotta protect her? I think I gotta protect here. Come here, Spicy. Okay, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Lawyer will pick himself up at least. But now we're kind of in trouble. I'm surprised she went for that, because that's a really risky strategy that doesn't really work. Like, I would have just ran away and forced the hunter to... well then again, where do you go though? I don't know. It's probably the best move to try to body block there, but body blocking is a really risky strategy, and it just doesn't work that well with the watch, because the problem with the watch is when I body block, now he knows for sure where the coordinator is, because where I am is where the coordinator is the issue. It's a hard call. It's a hard call. Like, we could body block there, but at the same time, I mean, maybe, I mean, that's the thing. If once she was that far from the gate, I probably would have ran away, try to hide. He doesn't necessarily know where the coordinator is. See, that it's a hard call to make. Like, once she reveals herself, you may as well go for the gate is the thing. But it's just like, honestly, either one could have worked. Like, we also can body block, and that can definitely work too. But you guys know how I feel about body blocking. Like, it's usually, it's not a consistent strategy. The good news is, though, that Lawyer was still on the other side of the map. He can pick himself up and do the gate. That's why I was, like, thinking, you know what, if she just stalls for as long as possible, I don't know, runs towards God Kite or something like that, you know, does a few loops with the watch, guarantees, like, 20-30 second kite, Lawyer can for sure get up and do the gate as well, and we don't necessarily need her to try to escape, but I guess he won't make it anyway, even if she does go down as we try to body block. You know, so I guess it's alright. Is St. Peter good? I just got it. No, St. Peter is not good. Although last time I've got St. Peter, he actually didn't do bad. He was playing Mercenary, but he didn't do that bad. It was Mercenary against Percy, so. Thoughts on Lanterness? I haven't checked out Lanterness at all. I saw some gameplay. I don't actually know what the abilities do, because it was all in Chinese. Apparently you can switch around perspectives. It's kind of like a Fair Lady ability on kiting, it looks like, where, like, you know, shows where she was. And it's kind of like a picture idea, like, you know, it takes snapshots of where she was every 1 second. Kind of like a more interesting first officer, I guess. When are you playing Silent Hill? I've never played Silent Hill before. I don't even know what the game's about. There's a lot of Silent Hill games. I've heard stuff about it, good stuff. I've never played it, though. Mercenary and Cord combo, welcome back to 2018. Yeah, back when they had 30% chair resistance. Both of them. Those were good times. In my opinion, they should bring back 30% chair resistance on Coordinator. She's the only rescuer who really needs it. Like, otherwise, she's a very chaseable target. That's why she was not a very chaseable target back then. Because back then, she had that 30% chair resistance. So it was fine to have Coordinator as your main rescuer back then, because she wasn't really chaseable. She got back, like, even if she does slightly less than the 3-cypher kite, she gets that time back on chair. Which is obviously great for your team, I mean, brother. So what was it? It was an extra 9 seconds before half. In total, 18 seconds extra on chair. I mean, that's really good value. Living on the chair for 18 seconds longer. Mercenary used to have that, and Coordinator used to have that ability. But for some reason, they removed Coordinator's ability way earlier than Mercenary. I guess because Mercenary anyway doesn't get chased, so they thought it'd be more balanced than like a survivor who's weak but has good chair. I don't totally understand that. I don't totally understand it. That was the one thing preventing her from being an easy chase target, is that in and of itself, even though she has a low amount of items, it wasn't really realistic to chase Coordinator, because even a Coordinator who does just an average kite, it would turn out to be very close to a 3-cypher kite, especially with tide turners from your other teammates. And, you know, back then it was easier to have tide turner pallet on your build. I remember back then you didn't need to have broken windows to also have pallet boost. Pallet boost was just something you could have on the side with tide turner without it being an ultimate tray, you know? Is she gonna force my ability here? She's not. Okay. That's going to be really bad for her. She got no damage on me, no ability out of me. This is going to really make her snowball a lot harder this game when one of the key rescuers of the team is still full health condition. I guess we lose our tide turner. But we have all our abilities. We have our health. You can always use these elbow pads to go to like a pallet that she has a hard time dealing with, a window that she has a hard time dealing with. Mainly I'm thinking of small boat is what I'm thinking of. Everywhere else it's like, Shack could also work though, but only for a limited amount of time. Alright. I mean, I wouldn't rescue here. I think we're in a really good spot here with our potential at tying this game. If everyone stays full health and doesn't pressure rescues, just stays far away. Unfortunately, that one antiquarian is getting too close for her own good. Okay, looks like nah. I guess Hunter doesn't want to chase her. We're just gonna take over her cipher here. No pings coming from her, which is a little bit annoying. I'm just gonna assume Hunter's chasing her because I see some shadows near the shack. Yeah. Which is where we know she was last. So there is a peeper here. Cypher's almost done. It is faster to just do the cipher than to destroy a peeper. I mean, it takes less time to pop the cipher than to destroy the peeper. So why would I destroy the peeper? No point. So there we go. Easily pop that. I would love to do Big Bow here. Big Bow would be a great last cipher to do here for our archer. Not necessarily that it's the greatest kiting area against Opera if it gets teleported, because if you get teleported here, you're kind of in trouble. But it is very far from anywhere else on the map. So like now, she could swap targets and look at this nasty cipher spread. How are you going to protect Shack and Big Bow? There's just no way. So, and plus we have accelerated now. I'm going to get the cipher to 20%, which is good value. I do like that. Great value. And yeah, we do have elbow pads here as well. The only issue is that the Hunter's like already patrolling the middle of the map. Good control from the Hunter to already be in the middle of the map ahead of time. But the symbiotic effect plus herd mentality is going to be insanely good at just catching up to the chair early. She really wants that farm. And it got no damage on me. So we're easily going to get the Cypher Prime. The interesting teleport, okay. So we do have Shack as a last resort. Although she might go back here. I'm just going to wait a little bit. Okay, yeah. Because the worst thing that could happen is if we rescue her and then she immediately goes down. Before our archer can get back to on the ciphers. That would be really bad if that happened. Just better to play it safe because if she teleports back, I could take a hit and wait for the archer to just go back to the cipher before I rescue. I'm playing mercenary. We can take that to our advantage. The fact that we don't die when we're at half health. I think it's a little bit scary that she's going to the big bow, but I mean, I'm also going with her. So whoever she chases, the other can just go for big bow. The one place where this could go wrong is if she kills the archer, I guess, and then goes to big bow, and then archer can't do Shack. She's obviously knocked down, so that's a big problem. You know, I'm just gonna prepare for gate now. If she kites long enough, we'll be able to go to the gate. If I have to rescue her, then I have to rescue her. Okay, we'll see. Cypher is not going to be done in time, so it is what it is. We'll just have to rescue her, and we won't have anyone prepared on the gate, which is going to be a big downside here. Unfortunately, she's also going to chair closer to the gate as well. I'm going to rescue her as soon as possible so that she doesn't get her teleport up. Oh, wasted her 1,000 presents. Really bad use of that. She's going for me. Interesting. Okay. We're going to take the hit first, then we're going to pop. And we're just going to kite away from the gate. She doesn't have her 1,000 presents. She wasted that. So there's nothing really to worry about here. And she is going for me. She's not going to be able to catch up here. Yeah, we can just guarantee that we survive here, that our teammates are able to get this gate open. Not going to play risky. We're not going to go for dungeon. There's no way our teammates are going to be able to get the gate open in time anyway. The only thing this could go wrong is if she swaps targets here. That is really bad that she swaps targets there. Is there anywhere better I could have gone? I don't really think so. We have to also survive is the other issue. Okay, and Spicy is going to go down there, unfortunately. I mean, we could have gone to small bow and we could have kited up the window to small bow, but the exact same thing happens. She just goes towards the gate at that point. Okay, I'm a little bit scared here because in all honesty, this opera singer could just go for the anti-Korean now. This is not good. And you know what? She can also teleport on me. Yeah, she does. I think we might be screwed here, guys. Ugh, that was close. We gotta go to the corner of the map here. Delay this chair as long as possible, because we're not going to survive either way. So we're going to make sure our teammates get as much time as possible to get to the exit gate here. Instead of trying to reach for pallets that we're not going to make against Opera Singer, we're going to make sure we die far from the chair. Be really annoying for the hunter. And now there's no way they don't get the gate open. They got Archer doing the gate. They got me on chair. She's probably scared that someone could even go for the rescue, so she's not necessarily going to leave either. But even if she does, she's not going to make it. She's searching for a dungeon, maybe. Maybe she thinks someone is sitting at dungeon or something like that, but there's no shot. The chair was next to the gate, so we're going to get a really nice tie right there. Even if we didn't go die in the corner, we might have still made the gate. But like with Opera Singer, just if you know you're going to die, just go ahead, die in a corner. Same thing with Anne. You could apply the same thing to Anne. Make sure you die in a corner. Stall for your team as long as possible, just so the hunter has a really hard time going back and forth. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. How does Psyche almost always dodge the TikTok micro mini celebrities in rank? Don't know who you're talking about. I do need 1 minute, 1 inch. Okay. I do need 1 minute. I'll be right back, guys. Versatile hunter. You know, if I elbow padded towards the two middle pallets, that could have also been another way that maybe we could have elbow padded a little bit better there. Instead of elbow padding towards the small bow windows, giving her, you know, the direction to go towards the gate and me at the same time, we could have gone towards the middle. We would have made that. We wouldn't have survived there. But the point is, even if she does kill us relatively quickly, we're going to be far from the gate. There's no way she's going to stop the gate at that point. As opposed to me going to small bow, I survive, yes, but it also is going to take me a long time to go to the gate. So in the case that I go to middle, at that point if she leaves me, I can immediately start working on the front gate. So, you know, a small mistake for me right there. I should have elbow padded towards middle. We would have made it. We would have died, but the point is we forced her to make a choice. Go for me or go for the gate. If she doesn't go for me, and if I'm at middle, then we're going to be able to start the gate way quicker, and that could ensure a tie much better, you know. Make the teleport a lot worse. We probably would have opened the gate in time had I done that. Because then we would have spent probably 20 less seconds. doing the gate, because we'd already be near the gate, so that would have been a big difference maker. The whole team is Flywheel. Where's Lantern? Lantern nowadays actually shows up quite often to the stream. She doesn't even really play at any 5 anymore. It still shows up. There's like a good amount of time. This might be a photographer. There's like a good amount of time where just Lantern was just gone. Charles Breaking Wheel is gonna show up. This is a photographer spawn. This could also be a Percy, but I feel like Percy would have spawned top right to prevent going through the graveyard window, but also get a nice easy start. Yeah, it is photographer. That is really unfortunate. Not a whole lot we are going to be able to do about this. Man, the worst part about it is it's really hard nowadays to actually get a cipher done before the what's it called? Before the photo world ends. The best counter to photographer is to finish a cipher before the photo world ends. But to do that, you need to have 2 people, normal decoders right next to you. And even then, it was really close. It was really close for that to happen. Dude. It's just really annoying. Because now with the decoding speed 9% reduced, it's going to make it even harder. It's going to make it even harder to actually, what's it called, get the cipher done in time. Even right here, we're not even going to get close. She has to continue. Oh no, she doesn't have to continue it, right? Because if you touch the cipher while cheering... Oh shoot, don't tell me Cheerleader's dead here. Oh my god, that's really unfortunate. I have to not shake the cipher right now. If we shake the cipher, he's obviously gonna come here is the issue. Or maybe he wouldn't, because maybe he wouldn't think Cheerleader's here. I don't know what he's thinking actually at this point. I would love to... We don't actually need to heal her, she's got healing. We can heal her second, I guess, and then I can heal myself third, because actually I might not have max healing on Gravekeeper. It's probably only 2 stacks now that I think about it. It's going to be really good here to just mass heal. Preferably I want to heal before his next camera here, otherwise we're going to have one of us at half health. The other thing is we need time to actually split up here so that the next camera that happens, he's not going to find us all in the same spot. Yeah, because now he's going to use the camera. So, like, the issue now is that if he goes to that cipher machine, he's going to find 2 people there. That's why I didn't want to stay by them. We're going to dump all our resources into one area, and that's going to be so bad if he chairs 2 of us and injures the 3rd person. Okay, Mechanic is getting injured right here. I'm going to give her a second. That is really unfortunate that she got found because I really wanted to decode with her and get a cipher done in time. I guess they're going to get the other cipher done, maybe. We'll see. He might drop and check in the photo world, though. You know, he's going to drop from the photo world and then pick up, which would really suck. Ooh, that might happen. Okay, no hit. It did happen. He did do what I said. I was right. Man, this really sucks. Free hit on the archer there. He's going to also get a chair on the cheerleader. I'm going to stay nearby to try to pick up the card trick. The card trick should hopefully lead to me. He's coming towards me, so that's a good sign. Is there a pallet here? There is a pallet here. He might choose to not go for me. Tram's going to help us out here a little bit so we don't even need to use the pallet now. Because he's going to be further behind now. Yeah, Hunter's moving towards Graveyard North now. Just in case, we're going to be patient here in case he comes back. You don't want to fall victim to the footsteps. Yeah, but that hit on the archer really sucks. We're very fortunate that this photographer, for some reason, is putting people at half health instead of, like, just hitting them once so that we can't heal up. But, like, he's giving us the option to heal up and put people back at full health. I understand the first time he wants that full presence so that he can find people. But after that, I don't really understand why he's just hitting them multiple times. I suppose the mechanic he doesn't really mean to. He just wants to chair her, but then obviously then the cheerleader starts cheering, and then there's no point. So he drops her and picks someone else up. This really sucks. It doesn't really matter if he hits us in the photo world here, because, I mean, he's anyway gonna have to, what's it called? He's anyway gonna have to, what's it called? Hit me here. So it doesn't really matter. Look at the symbolic effect value by angling my camera towards the chair. Even though we're not technically going towards the rocket chair, we're moving our character in that direction. Let's see if she's gonna be able to last here. The bot does protect right there. There's no footsteps here. Does get the pal stun off. She is gonna be able to survive here, actually. Yeah. And I can even drop this pallet for her, so that she doesn't slow herself down. Oh shoot, he's gonna be right there now. So he's just gonna be able to avoid the pallet. Okay, which is not good. Okay, we gotta get back on the Cypher here ASAP. We have no one to rescue now, though. We need our harasser to basically keep saving her life. I mean, if Cheerleader can also save her life, that's another out. Maybe this photographer is not going to be able to kill her in time. It is photographer, after all. No real resources to actually kill people, besides just his really good stats. Very fast pal breaking naturally, plus with pal breaking could maybe result in him getting it down here, but... Nope, he's not going to be able to get it. So she will survive here the next time she goes down. Only issue is that she's cutting around our Cypher machine. He might just swap targets here. I'm actually going to try to leave our area here, so that when he pops the camera, he's not going to find all of us in the same place. He's definitely going to do that here. He's definitely going to pop the camera here. We're just going to try to split our resources up. So that way, if he kills me, he's not going to be able to kill our other teammates unless he wants to travel a mile away. So that's going to be our goal here. Now we should play things slow. We should try to heal up. Now we can actually heal up damage. It would be great if someone could heal me up and then heal me up again, and then I'll be full health. We just need to play this game slow right now. We don't need to really do the Cypher machines. Okay, looks like I'm going to need to use specific pings in this situation. I don't really know these pings, though. I don't really like that she's doing the Cypher machine. These people, dude. These people. I feel like I'm gonna go down here because of her. Yep. I don't know why she's doing that Cypher machine. We could have healed already, but no, we have to run because... God, man, these people are so blind, unfortunately. And I couldn't find the ping in time. Where even is the ping? I don't even know. So now there's no point in healing because obviously... we're only gonna get partial heal. Very unfortunate that she's not paying attention here. Where is the heal me ping? It's right there on character. I thought it would be combination because, you know, I'm telling one person to do another thing. Okay, we're gonna warn the archer right here. It would have been really nice if she could have healed me up because that way we would have been half health. And then we could heal ourselves normally again. Just gonna get a free hit on the cheerleader. Yikes. Was she not playing around footsteps? Is this archer not playing around footsteps either? Dude, she's so gonna get footstepped on. He's gonna go in camera world and knock me down here. Where is he? No. Okay, I think I changed target. No, he is gonna knock me down here. But he's not gonna have time to pick up here. It doesn't really do anything to do the Cypher machine. We can't really pop it, but it is just guaranteed progress. I'm gonna go in the real world. Right here. The idea now is that even if we don't pop that Cypher, this Cypher, we're actually gonna still gain progress. We're gonna gain 99%. Or like half of the camera world. We're gonna gain whatever's half. So if the camera world is 99%, we're gonna gain half of that in the real world. I think we do want to pop here. Alright, yeah, sure. Hunter doesn't have the tension. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Everyone's going to be hit in one shot here. We do have 2 shovels here, so there's no real way we can die. We just have to play around Blink. Alright. So yeah, he has to address this gate now. He can't really go after the mechanic. That mechanic is not dead on chair either way. If he teleports here, then there's no blink at that point, so we can then start using pallets. Okay, this is not a comfy situation. We need someone to pressure and do something. Yeah. Cheerleader is going towards the rocket chair. That's not really good because now I can protect both the rocket chair and the cheerleader. This is a really bad situation to be in. Okay, he's not gonna be able to use his card trick anymore. I don't know if she can get out. I'm just gonna leave here. We're not gonna go for any body block shenanigans. Maybe. Oh, Hunter was near us right there. I couldn't ping it in time. Okay, she has her gate open as well, though, so it doesn't really matter. All right, that was a really dicey situation, but we still got it done. Ability ping says heal in photo world. I think that's not helpful. Healing in photo world? No, that doesn't do anything, guys. Healing your photo world self when you're already injured in the real world does not do anything, because decoding, it does not work the same way as healing, okay? If you have a cipher at 99 in the photo world and the real world cipher is 0, the real world cipher will gain 50, because it always gains or loses half. Vice versa, if your real world cipher is 99 but the fake in the camera world is 0, then that's why it loses 50% progress, because it halves. It does the difference. It does the difference in the cipher machine. So if the fake world has less progress, that means that your real world will get cut in half. If the camera world has more progress, your real world will gain when the camera world ends. But it doesn't work that way for healing. If you heal your camera self when you're already injured in the real world, nothing will happen. We need to heal our real self, so that way the game sees that there's a difference in health states. For example, the camera world sees that I'm at 3/4 injured, and then the real world is I'm 1/4 injured. It does the difference, and then I'm going to become 1/2 health instead, so 2/4 if we keep the fractions consistent. But healing in the camera world would not do anything in that situation. That's why I cannot heal myself. I would heal myself if that was the thing that worked. But I'm not going to become half health from healing my camera world self. It's not the same way with healing. It is a little bit different. Novelist. Seer mechanic. I mean, it could be opera singer. The novelist is just a really good survivor. It's hard to say. Does anyone know the title of that room music? I'll have to show you after this match. Our lucky guy has no borrowed time. That's a little bit scary because he's a very chaseable target. It doesn't really make sense, in my opinion, to have tied on lucky guy because lucky guy is weakest early game. So as a hunter, you want to chase him as soon as possible. At least Broken Window's flywheel would make more sense because of that. Because you want to try to chase him early before he's able to build up his items. He kind of gets stronger as the game progresses. But because of that, he's a survivor that you want to chase immediately as a hunter. And so it doesn't make sense to have tied on him. Because you're often going to be the first chase as lucky guy when you are the weakest. Let's see what the hunter does, though. He is going towards the lucky guy. Is that... That is just wax artist. I thought that was Wu-Ching for a second. So yeah, in my opinion, that makes no sense. To have Tide Turner no borrowed on lucky guy. Even Tide Turner with borrowed doesn't really make much sense because once again, you are one of the best chase targets for the hunter. This is not a survivor you want to have Tide Turner on. You want to have Tide Turner on survivors that are less likely to be chased. I don't know, maybe he just pulled a book here and he's hiding. I don't know how he actually avoided the hunter. It's a pretty open area right there, and he managed to not get seen, apparently. Instead, they're chasing the Psychologist. Maybe Psychologist was just an easier target, though. Maybe Psychologist was just out in the open, so he's like, alright, I'm just going to chase Psycho because Psycho is just giving me a free hit. That happens a lot, too. He's got Peeper here. Okay, this is not good for us because our decode is going to be really bad this game. Hell, Lucky Guy, the one who did the rotation, has a better decode than Psycho, the one who the hunter was not going for at the start of the game. He went towards Lucky Guy's direction, I'm assuming. Maybe he went inside like church. Maybe he just cut inside from here to here. I don't know. But in that case, she really shouldn't be getting hit. She should be like using this window in the back. She should be fine. But yeah, we're off to a rough start here. Using book as Lucky Guy is such a concept. Do people actually do that? I don't think it would be a good idea on church, But it is an idea, you know. On a map with tall grass or good hiding spots like Leo's Memory, Arms Factory, you know, others such as Lakeside could also work. Any map with like either it's a large map and it's a dark map with tall grass, you can hide inside that tall grass and it will be a lot harder to see basically. Tall walls also help though. So it's an idea, but I don't know if he actually did that because church is almost entirely cement. This is technically made of dirt right here, but there's very little grass. It's not like Ever Sleeping, where Ever Sleeping is literally all made of cement. That's why there's literally no grass anywhere. And all the trees are just inside of like these potted sections of dirt. One of my complaints about Ever Sleeping is because of the way it was designed, as in it's all cement, is that, okay, it looks like we have a lucky guy. Did the lucky guy ping that he's coming? That's a free rescue, I guess I'm not going to complain. That was a good distraction, I guess. And we can just very quickly get back on the Cypher machine, but not preferable. Okay, so he just used Flywheel and the Hunter CCS Tide Turner. So he knows he has no borrowed time now. So he's probably going to chase Lucky Guy second here after he kills Meteorologist. I wish he hadn't had to use that Flywheel there. Hard to believe that he even did use the Flywheel there, because that was a free rescue. I'm surprised he had to use the Flywheel when the Hunter was not really close to him. We don't, if I'm being honest here, we do not really want to rescue here. Howax is going to make this game way easier for him. We're not going to be able to stop the Cypher unless we can actually make him run out of wax. There's no way he's going to go for another rescue here. He has no flare gun and no tide. This is not a good rescue from this lucky guy. He also got full presence now because of him not controlling that robot. By the way, same lucky guy who also wasted the flare from earlier, by the way. Okay, I cannot afford to touch the Cypher like last time. Because now he's not guarding a chair. He's not on a... He doesn't have to guard anything. Last time I kept touching the Cypher to remove the wax off the Cypher. So that way he cannot block the Cypher unless he wants to dump like hundreds of wax out of his gun. Man, this lucky guy might have thrown our game right here because had he just not rescued, had he just controlled his bot, he would have A, prevented full presence, which would have made the next chase a lot easier to deal with, considering that he's not going to have the ability to just... In fact, how am I going to make this rescue now that I think about it? I cannot make this rescue. I'm going to go down here to full wax. This lucky guy just screwed us right here. I'm going to die here if I go. I'm going to need some help here. I'm going to die here if I go for this rescue alone. Psychologist is gonna go for the rescue. That sucks because Wildling, for those who don't know, when you hit Wildling with hot wax, it removes him off his pig. The pig does not take the damage. It doesn't work like that. This we're just screwed at this point. We have a rescuer who cannot deal with hot wax artist, and we just had someone get immediately chaired. So there's not a whole lot we can do. We're not gonna be able to go for the window here. Hopefully he just swings at us regularly, but that's not good. We're pretty much screwed now. He's gonna kill us with hot wax. There's not a lot we can do. We can't go for the window. We didn't have our pig up immediately. I should have gone off the Cypher, but it doesn't really matter. We're gonna lose this game anyway. Like, in a situation where it matters, you can get off the Cypher, but if I'm being honest, it doesn't really matter. We already lost once that lucky guy went down on that chair. Is that the first lucky guy? He's third right now. He has a badge that's third, but it is entirely possible he's the first lucky guy. I don't know, man. It's never based off of badges. Some people are just really bad. They just don't have good game sense. Like, he's going for a rescue. He gave hot wax, which then made his rescue impossible because he's going in rescuing without an ability that can actually help him. That rescue really cooked us. We were in a good situation to tie. It's not like Spicy would be able to kite long enough to wax us in that chair. We would rescue. I would take the damage. Let's say I did rescue Spicy. I would become half health. She would have Tide Turner. And then that's it. Spicy would go down after 20 seconds, and then he's going to teleport on the next Cypher machine. Us rescuing prevents the teleport at the very least, but it's not really that important as it is to not give the Hunter Hot Wax. Because not giving the Hunter Hot Wax means that now his 4th hit will actually just be his 5th. She is actually going to get done. His hit is that hit he's going to get on his next target will be his 5th hit, which is before Hot Wax. So then he's going to have Hot Wax after his first hit on his next target. But it's not going to be as important as before the chase starts. Because before the chase starts, if you can get a survivor out in the open with 100 wax, you put 100 on them, Hot Wax, you double hit them right on the spot. It's like they were half health to begin with. And so, just in general, even if you won't give a hit, even if you're in front of a pallet or something like that, so that he can't immediately hit you, it just doesn't give him recovery. And it speeds up his chase significantly when you don't put him in recovery, when you don't give yourself that speed boost while he's in recovery. So, of course, it's going to make the game way, way, way easier for him, even if Lucky Guy doesn't go for the rescue and I go for the rescue instead. That was just not a good game sense situation from that Lucky Guy, and we got that same Lucky Guy again. Flywheel tied. I mean, on top of that, he's running Flywheel as well, so that's not a good sign. What are you going to run Flywheel with Lucky Guy? You're going to run it with Flashlight? Most people don't even use the Flashlight to begin with. I don't think there's any ability that you really want to use Flywheel with that is that synergetic. Everything else, you can really just use broken windows, especially on a map like Sacred Heart Hospital. A lot of great windows, multiple window boosts into Hospital here. This build from him doesn't make any sense right now. At the very least, you should have broken windows, because more hunters are countered by broken windows. He's playing around Dream Witch, I guess? I can't play mech. We need a rescuer. I mean, I know Lucky Guy has Tide, but... Pharaoh Tide, Flywheel, Pharaoh, please. We can't do that. No one's playing Rescuer. It is my job to play Rescuer. At least we will get good rescues. And I will know when to rescue and when to not rescue, but I can't control when other people go for the rescue. You know, they're going to go for it. They have no idea. You know, they're going to do something. They have no idea it's wrong to do that. They're going to go down. Even if they don't go down, I mean, in that Lucky Guy's case, he went down because of that robot. Who is that? Does anyone remember where the hunter spawned? I actually don't remember where the hunter spawned. That is really important to know which cipher is the block cipher. It's just Waxers again. Which is really bad for me. Man, unfortunately not knowing where the hunter spawn actually screws me up here a lot. It's the same guy as well. Man, we are in such a bad spot here. We have to waste all our abilities early. We're not going to be able to avoid it. I think our best bet is actually going to be to eat the wax here. And we're just going to go towards Hospital. At least this elbow pad will go towards a good area. We know that he doesn't... Man, the game is trying to screw me over with a bad elbow pad right there. Unfortunately, Psycho stays at the window. Well, I don't know if she's going to drop the pallet for me. That's the thing. We're just going to take her start. Man, that is such a bad start. I just didn't know where the hunter started. I was in the middle talking about something. We just have to sacrifice a head for no reason. He's going to get stunned here. Okay. Come here, boy. I didn't mean to ping that. I meant to say I'm out of here. I don't think I'm gonna pick that up. Maybe I should pick it up. He could give me items that are really useful to me. Man, unfortunately, this is a really bad sign that he's going through this many chests. Oh, he's dropped me an elbow pad. Thank you. I get really nervous when I see these Lucky Guys, because usually the time they spend going through chests does not even out to actually good deco time. They'll be searching through chests, and it's not the right time to be searching through chests. Man, unfortunately, he's going for the Cypher machine that I wanted to take. Instead of him doing Ruins, I was hoping he would do Ruins, because he's closer to it. That explains why he didn't do Ruins. Man, we're in a really bad spot. Our decode is really bad. He's got a flare gun again. Let's hope he doesn't use it in balloons this time. Okay, he is staying stay put, I'm rescuing. Perfect. It is nice that he gave me an item, though. Like, he gave me a good item. So, that is nice. It actually worked out in the end. But yeah, he took 1, 2, 3, 4 hits in total. He's just 1 hit away from full wax right now. So this lucky guy doesn't have to worry about that. But that is something I have to keep in mind for my next rescue here. We're playing a better rescuer, though, than last time. Like, Wilding would not do a whole lot against Hot Wax, so it is really nice that we're playing Mercenary now. Great Cure would also work. You know, there's a lot of good rescuers against Waxers. It's not just like Mercenary. He's going to take over my Cypher for me, which is really nice. At least he knows to take over people's Cyphers, though. Do I really want to go for this rescue here? We could try. Maybe. I mean, it is Hospital at the end of the day. Hospital's like a map that you could rebound on. We're going to give Tinnitus here, I think. I don't know if we're going to rescue, because we're in the same exact situation. Like, is this really worth an elbow pad? I don't think it's worth an elbow pad. I think it's just worth keeping him here so that our teammates don't get chased. So I have to spend an elbow pad, I have to spend a health state, and because of this chair's position, I don't think she's actually going to be able to rebound. Which really sucks. He could go towards me if he wants. He's not, though. I assume the Cypher has progress here. Oh god, he's going in basement. I don't know about that, man. 5%. 5%, guys. By the way, does he still have that flare? Man, we have such bad decode this game. This decode is rough. Yeah, there goes that Hot Wax double hit I was talking about earlier. He's not gonna go for it again, is he? Okay. Well, this time we don't have a choice. The Psychologist kind of put her in that spot by not leaving the Cypher ahead of time. That is what happens when you get caught out at that Cypher against Waxers. It happened to me, to be fair, you know. He could very easily double hit us if he wants. We don't have an escape. I'm not going to touch that. Our wax is about to disappear. This is going to disappear after, like, what, 5 seconds? He might decide to go for the Cypher here. Shoot, she's actually going to kite a little towards the lucky guy now. But I mean, where can she die? She can't really die at Shack because basement is there. She can't really die in this corner because this Cypher's here. I don't know what Cypher is going to be better to pop. I guess Statue's going to be better. Man, unfortunately our teammate doesn't have borrowed time, right? We're just screwed. Hold up. I have to do something here. Is he going for the rescue here? I hope not. It's fine. He doesn't have borrowed time anyway. We're gonna try to play it slow here. No, unfortunately she's gonna kite someone near the Cypher, so he can choose to block the Cypher out before he chases her now. That's not good. I was hoping she would go to Forest to force her to choose. Force the Hunter to choose, I mean. Hold up. Okay, well, we'll try. No, she just goes down immediately. Hot Wax. Not a whole lot to do about that. We could have waited on a swing, I guess. It's just an easy warp now. Okay. I don't really know which gate is better. I mean, it's a 50-50 which gate is better. He has no self-heal here, so the Hunter could really just choose to leave him on the ground here, which is probably what he's going to do if he's smart. He's not even going to chair him. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's vaulting. He's walking up. He's leaving him. Oh, he's killing the bot. Man, rough start from me there being in that area. We're so screwed. We're so screwed at Wax Stars. We have to take one hit. We minimized the damage, but that was still a huge load of damage right there to take. 3 elbow pads in a half hit early game is really bad. Just a really bad position to get caught out in. I mean, you can use the bad corner walls to stall out a little bit. You can use the trees, you can use the walls as you travel. I'm going to try to avoid the lucky guy here. I don't want to match this lucky guy. This lucky guy is really bad. Who is this guy? I don't know this guy. I mean, all these people I don't know nowadays. He's going in basement to dig up chest. Do people realize how much time that wastes? Going all the way down in basement to dig up a chest? Why was Peddler played in IVL? Because she's a good hunter. Peddler is a good hunter. But more so, if we're talking about bans, you want to be careful what hunters you play because A, the survivors are trying to counter the best hunters in the game, which might open up the door for other hunters who are better at countering them. For example, Escapologist is good against Goman. That's why you saw Escapologist. But he's really bad to almost any other hunter. Happens to be that, you know, the mobility, the versatility of Peddler can help your hunter team get a tie at the very least. And they'll just target the survivor that's weak against a certain thing. So if there's a survivor that has weak transition ability, you're probably going to want to use the Earthquake because they're not going to have an easy way to get away from you when you're up close or when you use a hole in the wall. That's another thing. Escapologist is really bad against that. He doesn't really have a way to escape areas. I mean, he's just in general a really bad survivor. But he's good against Goman. The other reason you'll see hunters use Peddler is it's just a throwaway pick. They need a hunter that they can throw out because whatever hunter they use every round will be banned for the rest of the matchup. So if possible, you want to try to use less valuable hunters when they are better to use. So if your survivor team that you're up against is countering Shadow, Goatman, Hula Blue very well, it might be better to use a different hunter. Not only will that hunter perform better than against a hunter than as a hunter who's like getting hard countered, but the other thing is, you know, you're also going to have a hunter banned that is not that viable to use in the later rounds, while at the same time you're getting out valuable survivors that the survivors are trying to use to counter a certain hunter, and then their survivors are banned, right? And then that opens up the Goatman, right? Let's say they countered Goatman really hard. You can use Peddler if the team comp is good for Peddler. Or even if it's not that good against Peddler, even if it's still just better than going Goatman, you go Peddler that round, or any hunter in general, doesn't have to be Peddler. Let the survivors play that first round, and then after the first round, all the survivors they used are banned for the rest of the matchup. So, like, that's another thing. Sometimes Peddler is better than the top tier hunters. The other reason is just that the survivors are playing around such a good hunter that it's just better not to use that hunter. Hold on to it, save it for later, and then when all their good stars against that hunter are gone, then you pull out that hunter. So, you know, it wouldn't be very wise to pull out Goatman when the survivor team comp is all designed to counter Goatman, right? Not only do you avoid getting hard countered, but all those survivors are now also going to be banned in the following rounds. I think Peddler is just coming out because she's more of like a new thing. Peddler is one of the new things that people are trying out. Is Peddler weak? It depends. It depends on the team comp. It depends on the situation. If you're up against survivors like who have good transition ability or are able to stun you, it would be a little bit weak to use a hunter that, you know, tries to rely on using a vine and then in the middle of your vine you're getting stunned. You know, that wouldn't be very good. Or maybe you'll try to do a hole in the wall, but maybe it's maybe it's like a pallet map area where there's lots of other pallet options. Like, there are a lot of times where you're going to do a hole in the wall, and the survivor just runs to a different pallet that you didn't put the hole in the wall. Like, Arms Factory has a lot of pallets that are not connected to the same wall, but just close to each other. Like the 3 pallets at middle. or the 2 pallets outside factory, or the 3 pallets, you know, around shack. You know, you can just use those pallets that are not going to get to a wall, and then that wall is kind of, you know, I don't want to say, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say that there's no point of that wall anymore, but it's definitely a lot better for the survivor when they don't have to kite around your wall. You know, it depends on the map, it depends on the survivors. The main idea is just that you want a throwaway hunter pick, and Peddler is not that bad for it. I still think if you know what you're doing, the vine is dodgeable. But at the same time, it is hard to control, and you could argue that Hunter's got better at controlling the vine. The Earthquake is really good, though. It's really good. I don't really talk about it, but Peddler's Earthquake is very good. It's pretty fast at damaging survivors. You just have to be accurate with using it. And like, again, the further you put the Earthquake, the more time it takes to actually, like, explode the ground. So you want to stay close to the survivor. That's why survivors who are able to, like, stun you, or put you at a far distance, defeats the purpose of the wall if you're getting stunned, because that way they can stun you and then just go to a different pallet area, or they transition away from the wall using their speed up abilities. But the Earthquake will always be there to just get consistent damage on the survivor, which is nice. You know, also vines. Vines are also very map dependent. That's another hunter ability. The vines on Peddler. All these abilities, if I'm being honest, on Peddler, they are very situational. They really depend on the map. We just said code. They're all very situational. If you're on a map that is just so easy to dodge the vine, where you go behind the corner of a wall and then the Peddler cannot take the turn that tight, I mean, the vine just doesn't do anything. It's not going to catch the survivor, and you're going to have a really rough time. So maps like Arms Factory, maps like Hospital, Church, there's a lot of turns almost everywhere you go. It makes it hard to deal with the vine if you're out in the open, though. So Everslipping is quite open. Everslipping is quite open. Chinatown is quite open. And these are places where you can kind of generally just travel in a straight line, and you'll be able to pretty easily kite him. Or kite her, I should say, the Peddler. I'm just being careful here, because if he teleports on me, we could end up in a bad spot. But he's already chasing someone, so... I mean, he could use his teleport on me, but, like, once again, we're trying to stick out pallets here. Trying to cross areas while he's busy on someone else so that he doesn't get a free hit on us while we're in the open. This is not my preferred cipher to do, but if he teleports on us here, we're gonna go for Graveyard. He should not be... Okay, it costs him a trade. It costs him a trade, that's okay. He's not gonna get the hit for free. It's gonna cost him something. It cost him me an elbow pad, but it cost him a warp. And he did also use his teleport there, which is going to be very helpful for us. We basically have now 55 seconds. Well, more like 40 now by the time we get to the cipher. Of just decoding the cipher. I think now would be a great time to heal. Who should we heal first? I'm going to just hope she has healing on her build, because I have healing on my build. Whoever doesn't have healing, you should heal them first. Because while I'm healing them, I'm healing myself using my persona. And then by the time she needs to heal me, I'm already going to be more healed than if she started healing me first. Okay, she does not have healing, so it would have been better to just heal her first. Because then while I'm healing her, we'd be getting healing on me as well for my persona. Which is something I already said! Who would have guessed? Okay, Postman unfortunately is not going to last that long here. There's not really any great windows for him to use. Man, we're in a lot of trouble here, actually. Bravery letter. Ugh. These letters on Postman, like, they really suck. The Deco letter, the Bravery letter, they're all so mid. Oh, shoot. He probably saw my footsteps. And he hit me. We have to spend a second elbow pad here. Really good elbow pad, at least, but... He saw the footsteps, unfortunately. So how to use 2 elbow pads there, that's really bad. He's most likely just going to swap targets here and go for this cipher, if I assume. Let me grab the crow. Okay, never mind. What is he doing? He got run over by Trim, I think. What was he doing? Oh no, he got stunned by Archer. He already used his crow, so the postman doesn't have to stay away from the cipher. I don't know if he knows that. I guess he's staying away from warp. He jumped again. I should have waited for that. I guess we would have died right after, but it would have spared us a few seconds of kite time. He's gonna pick me up here most likely. No, he's not. Okay. He just passed by. Oh man, this person needs to watch himself. Man, he's just gonna chair me over there at middle is the issue. Oh no, he chairs me here. I think that's a really big mistake. Now he can't guard the cipher and the chair at the same time. Okay, why do we have two people doing the cipher though? We don't need two people on the cipher. Now he's guarding both people at the same time. We could have had one person right there and then the other person pressuring the cipher would force him to choose. No, it's not like, now it's not doing anything. I guess he ended up having to choose anyway here. Let's see. Oh, she's dead. Okay, that's a dead area. We have nothing here. Okay, we're gonna have to rescue here immediately. Come here, boy. We have to stall this chair a little bit. Give him time to come back. Unfortunately, we have this pallet here. Okay, he can decode. Nice. Good timing. Okay, change targets. Man, does he have the crow available? He does have the teleport available. He does. Okay, no, Hunter's right here. Nice ping from the teammate right there. Thank you for pinging. That you are nearby. I don't know if I want to pick up that crow. Maybe I should have. Hard to say. Unless he leaves here, he's going to be able to teleport. Maybe we should have, but... Then he would just teleport on me and then Postman can't get the rescue off. This is really tough. Okay, never mind. Oh no, he went down immediately though. Whew, we are really fast here though. That's really tough. Alright, I guess we're just gonna swap spots here. I guess she's gonna push for the rescue now. Let's stick together. No, I would not be going for the rescue. Right now he doesn't have his teleport up. Now is the greatest time for someone to pressure the gate. Oh shoot, I think he's gonna kill her. Yeah. That's tough. Man, that basement really screwed us up right there. It's so easy for them to just leave targets right there. Even if we don't rescue. Record is looking like usual. That's usually what the record looks like. Lucky guy definitely cost us some ties for sure there though. He double time missed his flare guns 2 times in a row. He missed his flare. Apparently he missed his flare at the hospital match as well, by the way. We can go night, I guess. Good night. I don't feel like ranking tonight without my duo, so I'm gonna suffer with you instead, Psyche. Thank you so much, Hen, for suffering with me. I appreciate it. Jeez, brother, these matches suck. The escapologist sucks at attacking. Who would have guessed? Yes. Mercenary's the best decoder. Unironically, Mercenary is the best decoder. Because he's the hardest to chase, so he can take whatever cyber he wants. You have to be a little bit careful, of course, where you choose to decode. But generally speaking, it's just clown. It's just automatic clown when it's 9 nowadays. Are we cooked here, guys? We still have broken windows. Broken windows is not going to be doing us any favors, though. Nice swap targets right there. He passed by somebody. Okay, he's near somebody again. You can tell. Okay, he swapped again. He's just trying to find me. I think we might be cooked already, guys. Not gonna even reach this pallet to begin with. We don't have a good ability, dude. Link is also up. Let's see what he does here. That was a really bad vault. Even if we fast vaulted there, we still would have gotten hit. Didn't even get the blink out. This area was our best chance to get the blink out. I just messed it up. We could have been more patient there. I'm not used to kiting clown here in this area. We could have been more patient right here. There is actually more trash cans here than are visible, from my perspective. So yeah, I should have been a little bit more patient there. We could have waited a little bit more. But yeah. It's so annoying, dude. There's just nothing we can do against that. I mean, should I run Flywheel just to counter a clown on maps like Chinatown? But it makes restaurants so good when you run Broken Windows. It makes restaurant a very good kiting area. I mean, if they rescue me, all we're gonna get out is a blink, is the issue. Okay. He hit the scales for some reason, I don't know why. He goes for the ability here. It's just a crapshoot, really. Some hunters, they will immediately dash, other hunters, they will immediately attack. I guess we could have, I mean, that's, again, we could have predicted ability, but then we don't know if he's going to immediately use the dash is the thing. I guess I could have predicted ability for the blink, but, like, sooner, but then he just doesn't swing. He just swings instead of using the blink. I don't know why people run back to pallet after they just got hit there. Just, you wasted all your boost dropping pallet that he goes around instantly. Like, I don't get these people. Jeez, she's lagging. Probably the biggest mistake I see people do is after they get hit, they run back to the hunter to drop the powder. Or even when they didn't get hit, they run towards the hunter's direction instead of continuously looping the pallet. Brother, when you go the same direction that the hunter's going, you make it so much faster for him to catch up to you, logically speaking. You may as well just keep running away. Just keep running, just keep running. At the very least, when you die, it'll take him longer to actually kill you than just staying near him. He needs to land a flywheel here, pretty much. That's not inside the pallet, even. Again, another example of someone wasting their hit boost for nothing. No, he's gonna die now. There's no way to survive here. He should have taken his hit boosts earlier. I mean, unless he flywheels this, which easily gets baited. Ugh. Oh my god, these guys are getting read like a book. I mean, they're not making it better by standing close to the hunter after you get a hit. You get a hit boost, guys. Use the hit boost. Like, it's crazy, but in high tier, I feel like in low tier, people would at least keep running after they get hit. It's such a common sense thing, but when people get hit in this tier, they just stand where they are. Like, what they're doing right now is the equivalent of when I took my first hit. It is the equivalent of when I first took my first hit, I dropped the pallet after I got hit. What's the point of that? He anyway needs to set up another rocket anyway. He's not going to deal with the pallet. He can easily go around it. I'm going to die to a rocket dash. There's no point dropping the pallet. I just waste half my speed boost running away from it. There's just no point of it. He has an infinite rocket here, so... Oh my god, he messed up really good, though. She is going to make this window, which is really nice. But after this, she's going to get hit. These people, they don't even flywheel towards the hunter. They flywheel away from the hunter, which actually helps the hunter. Like, I'd understand if the hunter, like, predicted your blink. Or not your blink. Your flywheel, but... Just, it's so sad watching these people who have the means to survive and they don't know how to help themselves. I mean, to be fair... Oh, she got so lucky. To be fair, she's dead right there. But you really got to save the flywheel. That's number one. Number one, if you're going to flywheel into Clown, you need to flywheel in the direction of Clown. That's number one. Number two, don't make the flywheel obvious. If you're going to use your flywheel, by the way, there's the pallet that the lizard wasted. He could have saved that pallet had he just kept running straight, because that pallet doesn't do anything to make him live. Now Mechanic's taking a hit for it. At least it doesn't matter. They do still get the tie, but Jesus. They should get the tie here. Hunter has no detention. Most likely gonna go for the mech here, but is he even gonna make the gate if he goes for the mech? I don't think he's gonna go for it. I mean, it would be crazy. It doesn't look like he has an infinite rocket anymore either. Oh wait, does he? I can't tell. Interesting. There is a real shot here. Yeah, he doesn't have detention. Mechanic has to leave at this point. Cheerleader doesn't have to leave, though. Oh, man. If we actually... Oh, no, he didn't get dungeon. If we actually win this game, this would be, like, such an undeserved win. He's... Hold up, is he lagging, too? No, I'm not sure if he is. But yeah, if you're gonna flywheel Clown, first of all, do it in the direction of Clown, and second, if you're gonna flywheel Clown, do it in an area where you're scaring the hunter that you're gonna vault a pallet or something. Where you're in front of a pallet where he's trying to go around it, bait you to vault or something like that, and that's when flywheel is really good, because they're really trying to hit you. They're afraid that you're gonna make the vault, they're gonna go for it. And unless it's like a really advanced Clown at that point who's certain that you're not going to vault and you're going to try to flywheel instead, then I guess in that case you would get reliable. It's still not reliable, 100% reliable, but it's a lot better than just doing it out in the open. Psyche, oh shoot, I forgot. I said I would check. Psyche, what's your room music? I have a lot of discs on the room music. But yeah, maybe I should just run, what's it called, flywheel on a map like Chinatown or Eversleeping when I go night on a big map, because, I mean, I should have known as well. We have Lizard. Honestly, should have known. I should have known better. We did, by the way, win that match, which is crazy. All because he didn't have detention. He also didn't do a good job staying on one target. He kept leaving and he left. That was just really badly played by the hunter in the endgame right there. Should have stuck to one target, really. Maybe Dungeon was there. Well, I guess if Dungeon was Restaurant, then I guess I get it. Because otherwise, I mean, they already have the gate open. He's just going to get Dungeon. But if Dungeon was Bad Corner, I don't entirely get why he left his target. Chase the Clown down with flywheel. That's also, again, I wouldn't recommend chasing, but do go towards him when you're going to flywheel. Because if you suddenly start walking towards him for a half a second, he's going to pick that up and he's going to start going the other direction. But again, unless you're by a vault location. He's like really desperately trying to hit you before you vault again. That's a great time to fool him with the flywheel. And that's the opening you need, you know? That was still a win. I don't know why that clown couldn't pick a target at the end there. He couldn't just pick one target. Honestly, once the Cypher was... He didn't do a good job keeping track of the Cypher there. He got way too greedy trying to go for the Cypher. At the very end there, he could have just stuck on Mechanic, knowing that the Cypher was going to be Prime, but he didn't know it was going to be Prime. He tried to go for it. That caused him to have no target anymore. Oh, shoot. She's coming for me. Hunter's near me. Yeah, this is really bad. We're in trouble. We are definitely in trouble. Okay, let's see. Hello. How you doing? Where would be really good against Opera Singer? Small bow would be good. Can we even make this power? Pretty solid kite so far. But she's gonna have 1,000 presents here now. We're not gonna make it. I know, Opera Singer. We're not gonna make it. Ah, it is what it is. Should we just get blinked here now? Yeah. Man, the speed is ridiculous. You can't just drop pallets against this Hunter and, like, just play a pallet smart. You can't just do that. Because if you do that, you're gonna risk I guess we could have done the order a little bit differently. Maybe we should have taken a regular hit first and then used the shuttle so she can't blink us for longer. Man, but, I mean, when you have a drop pallet, it's such a good advantage to take advantage of it right away. But maybe she's... Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Maybe we could have gone around to the second pallet, then dropped that, and then shoveled after the hit. And then it would have been a little bit better, but, like... Now I think we're cooked. Spicy, dude. Dude, spicy. Now she's gonna use the gun just to save herself. Could have saved us both. Or die. Either way is really bad. Dude, I don't understand why Spicy is not shooting, bro. You need to shoot. Otherwise, Hunter goes around the corner, then she can teleport, and then you still can't shoot. Now we got two people dead in the same spot. What was that rescue? All you gotta do is press the button. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Great, 2 free chairs. Are we even gonna get a rescue now? We got Acrobat. I'm just gonna get farmed over here. I'm basically just gonna be a distraction so that they can rescue the coordinator. Oh my god, dude. We also don't have a pallet either. We're just gonna take this tide to the other side of the map. That is so annoying. I don't know what Spicy's risking it for. It's the same amount of time whether or not you shoot the gun immediately. Like, dude, come on. At least he had Tide Turner. Tide Turner definitely helped us save this game. And that's so annoying. We did an 80% Cypher kite against Opera Singer. If I played that a little bit differently, I should have used my shovel when Blink is up. So that way when her Blink is up, she can't just immediately kill. She has to first deal with pallets and then we drop more pallets. I should have played that slightly differently. So that way I'm taking the first hit right before Blink is up. And that way, when her Blink is up, I'm going into a shovel and she can't really use her Blink. Right there, because I used my shovel second, then her third hit is a basic hit, she can immediately Blink me. But if I take a regular hit first, she cannot immediately Blink me. This is what happens when you drop the pallet early, by the way, against Opera. She just immediately goes around and you have to use your item. Unless you want to go for a stun. If you want to go for a stun, then that's what you gotta do. So yeah. The thing is you have to use your gun in that situation. Because if you don't use your gun in situation, you're gonna die. So when you use the gun for me, you're also using it for yourself. To save yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna go down. She's basically... this Fairy Lady is basically like... she's just a character all about playing with fire. Ooh, and she got away with it. She messed up a dash. A little bit annoying that she went towards the shadow. She could have gone towards the window there. Stayed at the window, maybe? I mean, I guess whatever she does, she's gonna get hit there with the teleport back, but at least walk away from it. You know, every second really counts with Opera. That's why I was saying I did a wrong order there. I should have shoveled after the first hit on me. That way Blink is not that effective either. Dude, why is... this Cyber better be primed. Okay, there we go. It didn't sound like it was almost primed. It sounded like it just hit 80. But this is rough now, because Acrobat's going to go to the gate. Even if he doesn't go towards the gate, it is very easy to switch off towards the Fairy Lady. Hopefully she has her invisibility. Okay, she does. Maybe she can live here. Oh. It's so scary, though. Oh. Oh, she touched her! Yeah, when you touch the hunter, that's when it goes wrong. Because then you feel the body block on you. Sagi, do you think you could use the second shovel's dash to reach that middle pallet? If I do that, then I would immediately die. Or not die, but take a hit. There's not really much point in doing that. That's why I didn't do that, because I'm going to immediately take a hit. You shouldn't be doing that if you're going to take a hit. The whole idea is I'm using the shovel for the hit, because if I don't use the shovel for the hit, if I use the boost, I'm going to immediately get hit right after. So... that's tough. Hold up, maybe Acrobat can actually get this. Why did that not count as jumping over? Oh, it's after half 2 now because of that. I mean, in a way, you could argue that it's actually better that it's after half, because now he could go for dungeon. Now she's gonna die immediately, and he could go for dungeon now. It's a very weird game sense thing that you, in some situations, you do want to let someone go down after half, because that way when they die, you're gonna immediately go for dungeon. It'll immediately open. No teleport on gate is gonna stop you then. Hopefully he's fine here. I wasn't keeping track of cooldown on teleport. Yeah, he's fine here. So at least we tied the game still. That Acrobat type's gonna save that game, because otherwise she would immediately knock me down, chair me, and then immediately on the coordinator. But let's check the room music real quick. We got, these are all free. You get these for free, I think, when you start the game. It's just like a permanent event. It just waits for you whenever you get it done. It's always there until you finish it. Like, there's, like, discs waiting for you when you start the game. You guys maybe still have this quest in your game for these free discs. It's just there until you finally finish it. So it's afternoon of the summer solstice. Fluttering Clouds, A Gala Amongst the Stars, Sleepless City. These are all the free ones, and I think Pretend is also free. These are all the first free 5 songs that you get. They're all really good. This is called Summer Fireworks. I forgot where I got this from. This was from the Patient and Psychologist Dream event, which just recently happened again. I don't know if you get a chance to get the disc if you missed it last year. This was from there was this story about a flooded, the world was flooded and it was just people hanging out on trees, and it was all about mechanic, I think. Oh no, it was all about Bonbon, right? It was all about Bonbon exploring. And this was from the, what's it called? This was from the recent Gardener Space event. Summer Fireworks, though. I don't remember where this is from. I think this is just another free one. That's just another free one. Did Spicy say anything? It's all good. The one that sounds like beach music is actually not a beach at all. It was the event that the whole world was covered in water, I think. I mean, I want to think it's beach music, but it's called Mechanical Musings, which is everything that was the Bonbon. That was the whole thing about the Bonbon event. You collected gears, I think, from battles to unlock something. And obviously it's all about Bomba, and Bomba's a robot. I would have thought it was like the recent summer event. Because the recent summer event, it kind of sounds like it has that music. Maybe they reused the music, actually. I don't know. I didn't really keep in mind if they reused it. Thief? What is this? Oh no, what is this? Banning Thief? Is this a joke ban? Ban Toy Merchant, that's not a good ban either. I mean, I guess it's Hospital? Who plays Toy Merchant though? 99% of the time it's not gonna help you. Professor? Who could this be? Is it like a chip hunter? Who would be is it Mad Eyes? Is it Mad Eyes? It might be Mad Eyes. It might be Mad Eyes. These are such strange bands. This could be a Mad Eyes. This is a really bad map to play Mad Eyes, though. That's the one thing that's putting me off. Flywheel is better into Mad Eyes, but it's also better against Dream Witch, against Blood Queen. I mean, these bans don't make sense if it was Blood Queen or Dream Witch. Like, why would you ban Thief? Thief is the one hard counter to Mad Eyes. He is the hardest counter to Mad Eyes. The other hard counter that Thief can do is Clerk. But Clerk is not going to ban Professor. Clerk could ban Toy Merchant. But it doesn't really make sense to ban Professor there. Professor... I mean, maybe it does make sense, because, you know, you could go... You could pick up a Paladin and he can immediately use Scale and then drop it again, but then you could record him. I don't really understand the idea behind Professor, though, if it was a Clerk. I'm just going to set up a connection immediately here, just in case Hunter goes for me. Hunter's not going for me. Mercenary Cypher's over there. Which is... What is that? Is that Shaq? It's Wu-Chang? No, that's not Shaq. That's front gate. I don't know why I thought that was Shaq. We have Mechanic and Prisoner. I didn't even notice, but Spicy went Mechanic when we already have a decoder. So they're not going to be able to take Hospital. Or I guess I wouldn't be able to take Hospital. Right now, we don't need to send energy necessarily. Because when you send energy, you do lose transmission. I mean, for starters, you lose the 48% on your cipher, but that's not the important part. The important part is when you're sending decode, depending on how far the cipher is, you lose either 5%, 10%, or 15% that doesn't go to any cipher. Alright, that's progress that's not going to anywhere, that's just being wasted. So if I send progress to him, I'm losing 5%, which is not a big deal. But that is still technically lost progress, and it would be better to not have to use it. If I can, I want to help out my Mechanic teammate here. Okay, he's not going to go for me. He could have gone for me there, because he's chasing a Mechanic with no robot right here. Okay. We're going to help out the Mercenary now, because he has to leave the Cypher. So the whole idea of Prisoner, what makes Prisoner Cypher Rush viable in the first place? Prisoner Cypher Rush, the reason it's viable is what it does is it makes it so that you don't have to walk to a teammate's Cypher machine. And instead, they can get off their Cypher, go to whatever they need to do first, and then they can go ahead and the Prisoner can finish it without having to walk to. You save walking time going to that Cypher. In this case, it doesn't matter, though, because Mercenary was just able to pop it and Cornelia went to rescue instead, though. So now we're going to flip the script. Now we're going to help out the Mercenary here. Where is the Mercenary? Oh, I'm so bad at the Prisoner thing. Why is the map sideways? Why is it not the same thing as the spawns? That's what's throwing me off. Oh, man, brother. Okay, well, that was my bad. We're just decoding slow. We're just decoding 5% slower now, not being on a connection. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Man, the worst thing about Prisoner is that the map is not consistent with the spawn selection. This map is sideways compared to the spawn selection, so I need to memorize 2 separate maps. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to help the Cornelia catch up here because her Cypher is going to be the last one to pop. We want to be even when we pop. She's not sending progress to me, right? No, she's not. Oh, and Mechanic is somehow dead. I don't know what happened, but somehow Mechanic is dead. This mercenary failed the rescue on Wu Chang. Okay, it was black form, so he probably got belled. I mean, I guess we'll keep sending energy for now just to force him to break the connection. It's a cipher that he's always going to need to keep an eye on because we have Prisoner on our team. But that just ruined the game. That's going to make this game a lot harder to tie now. Because even if the Mechanic goes down, at least it would have given us time to pop Coordinator Cipher now. We would have had both our ciphers ready instead. So here's the idea with Prisoner. This is where Prisoner is pretty good. Because now, unless this Hunter wants to straight up leave the cipher, he can't really. Because he needs to keep breaking the connection every 45 seconds. That's how long it takes to make a new connection to a cipher that, you know, had the connection broken. So we basically don't even need anyone there. We can just rely on Prisoner always decoding the cipher machine. They can't do it yet. It doesn't really make sense to do it right now, though. Because he's just going to immediately break it again. Man, we're so screwed, though. She just got chaired there again. It was all because of that rescue, man. If we had that rescue, we would have had time to pop her cipher. I'm sure she was expecting him to make the rescue, too. So she just goes down for his mistake. At this point, we have this cipher with more progress. He does make the rescue for the soul siphon. He does body block as well. But how's the Coordinator going to survive his soul siphon now? Flywheel would be the only way at this point. Yeah, that's it. He's even swinging in case we pop in the middle. Yeah, we're cooked. Maybe we can get one man out for our mercenary. Oh, mercenary's so getting swapped away from. Oh, well, he went for the other gate. No, he's here. He's here. No! Oh, I didn't see it was black form. I thought he was white form. Ah, that's so annoying. I should have flywheeled that. It's so hard to tell with the skin right now. Man, so the form is blue for black form. What the hell, man? Blue with white. Okay, that's nice. Ah, bro, could have flywheeled that. Could have flywheeled that. We're screwed once we didn't hit that flywheel. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. It's like white, yellow, and blue. Whitish, blackish. I don't even know if there's any black on that skin. That's like my new most hated skin in this game because I don't know the colors. The colors of Wu Chang really matter, and they're really messing with the colors. They're really messing with it. It's not like a B tier that anyone can just get. It's a skin that is not always available in the shop, so you can't just click the animation to see what the black form looks like. For now, it's in the shop, though. I think, right? It's so annoying. They should add a symbol, top left. Top left where? It's not really fair for the survivor to always have an indication on what form the hunter's in. You should be able to tell that for yourself. That would be incredibly unfair because when you see the color change in the top left, you know he also wasted his umbrella, so not everyone knows it's safe to decode. But when you hear the umbrella noise, that doesn't necessarily mean he used his umbrella. That could mean he threw out the small umbrella. The umbrella where it's just like pre-places it. That's all it means, really. It doesn't mean that he actually used it. If you hear two sounds, then you know for sure he used it. Because the only way you hear two umbrella sounds back to back is if he throws out the green umbrella and then he immediately swaps with it. But if you only hear one sound, you don't know if he swapped forms. Unless someone like says hunter's near me and the hunter's like way further ahead than from where they spawned from. That's, I guess, another way. Or if you know a hunter's in one place and then you suddenly see someone pinging across the map, hunter's near me, then then you could also figure out like that, don't just swap targets. There's ways to figure it out, but I don't think it's fair if just for free you got to know, because it would tell you, by doing that, it would tell you more info than just the color. It would tell you when he wasted his umbrella, so now the whole point of Wu Chang being scared to touch the ciphers is defeated now. So you can't really do that. But that is really annoying. To be fair, I didn't even really know where he was coming from. I saw he was immediately on me. I'm like, oh man, he's immediately on me. Maybe he just used a soul siphon, but no. Where's my prisoner gameplay that I was promised? I promised no such thing. Oh god, here we go again. Oh, where did the hunter spawn? Stream is now loading for me. I'm cooked. Okay, right there. You spawn bottom left. Or not bottom left, bottom right. He's not using his dash yet. I don't like this at all. Okay, he didn't hit his dash. Gotta be so careful here as Mercenary. I mean, I will say the healing trait on Persona build helps counter Clown a lot, because even though you heal slower when people heal you, the healing Persona still heals you at the same rate. So it still only takes 100 seconds to heal up 60%. So, I mean, it depends. If you have like 2 points in healing, it'll only heal you 45% after 100 seconds. If you have 1 point, it'll heal you 30% after 100 seconds. So the more you have in healing, the faster the rate of healing is, so to speak. Do we really want to rescue that? Put a modified drill on the mercenary. I mean, here's the issue. He's just gonna infinite rocket here. In fact, he's probably gonna do it right here. Person connected that cipher. Interesting. Oh, he's out middle. Not chasing the mercenary. Not chasing me. Prisoner or mechanic. He might be chasing prisoner now. Who is that? That's mechanic up there. What is that? Swap trades. I mean, it's kind of tough to know if you should rescue against Clown, because he has multiple ways to get free recovery hits. He could use his dash, and he could use his basic, then he could use his dash again. And if one of those dashes an infinite rocket, like the elbow pads just don't do anything. Okay, we have to send progress to that cipher. Just to force him to address it. I guess he'll address me though, and he'll simultaneously address middle. But at least now he can't deal with it, man. He's just putting modified drills on everyone. He puts on wind wings here. I'm not gonna be able to survive. Oh, this is rough. If I drop that pallet immediately, I can't drop that pallet. If I drop it, he's gonna immediately break it. Can I make this? No, we're not gonna make it. Probably should have used the elbow pad there. Really bad spot to be in. And now we're dead. There's no way to survive. I should have used my elbow pad to make that first pallet. I wasn't sure if we would have made the pallet just by walking or not. I should have used it. It's because he's full presence. He has full presence, he has wind wings. It dramatically increases his speed when he has full presence. I should have used that elbow pad and we would have made that pallet without him hitting us right there. Because after that, we don't have a good elbow pad. We could elbow pad there, but it won't matter because he has an infinite rocket on. At least they healed up. The fact they healed up is good, because That's a lot of infinite rockets he used to commit. For 3-4 hits, he had to commit multiple hits. He had to commit an infinite rocket for the mech, for the prisoner, 2 on me. He also used some on the cheerleader. He used at least 1. He doesn't have infinite on the map, is the thing. I almost wish that prisoner wouldn't use a shock to cancel his rocket, because now what that allows is it allows him to put his infinite rocket back in his inventory and just hit the prisoner with a regular rocket. And then he saves his infinite rocket to keep pressuring, which is obviously a really bad thing for us. But yeah, now I need to watch when I use my self-heal. Because next time I use my when I use my self-heal, next time I get knocked down, I'm not going to be able to pick myself up. Here we go. Woo! Does he blink here? He's not gonna blink. Okay. We're just gonna go down to another modified drill here. I mean, again, it's all about getting out those infinite rockets. That's why it really sucks that the prisoner used his shock when he's anyway gonna get hit. So he gets that rocket back. The cyber's almost done. I think it might be worth trying to pop this. Yes, I think it is worth it. Hold up, we can maybe pop both. Ooh, prisoner is saving us so much. Look at that prisoner value. Prisoner value, dude. He's not addressing the connections. That's when prisoner's good. Because he cannot address ciphers like that. He can't afford to go back upstairs just to break a connection, and he can just keep doing that for free every 45 seconds. Yes, I know. What is that teleport? Yo, I think this is the same clown from that one game we won. You guys remember that clown? With the really bad endgame game sense, he just did it to himself again. Yo, please chase me. Waste that infinite rocket. It would be so bad if he went after me for him, because we have plenty of abilities and I'm not going to be dead. Oh god, what is that though? Did he cancel his animation for getting hit? I don't know what the prisoner did right there. We might lose now, because prisoner can't heal himself. I have to help out here. You know what? We might still be fine. I wonder if it was worth protecting her right there. I don't really know if it was. Because I anyway can't open the gate is the issue. We may as well just let her die, and then maybe we can use our full health for something now. As opposed to taking the hit for her, yeah, it stalls time for the prisoner, but it wouldn't help her escape. My gate's open. Okay. He just opened it for me, nice. We could give tinnitus. We already are giving him tinnitus. That's all we can do, really. We can't do much more than that. Let's get out of here. Nothing we can do at that point. If I had only used that elbow pad to avoid that first rocket dash, that would have been a good use of the elbow pad, because we make it to a pal that he cannot address in his infinite rocket. It is a little bit scary with the fast speed rocket to deal with the vaults, but it's possible. The wall is long enough for us to be able to deal with it if I just play that right. Prisoner OP needs a nerf. Prisoner was really good there, I'm not gonna lie. And there you guys go. By the way, every sleeping clown again. I mean, to be fair, it was a pretty crazy coincidence we got an... Oh, it's actually a different clown player. I guess clowns just have rough game sense, man. He probably didn't have announcement, I guess. He had no announcement, so I guess he didn't know where people were. I don't know, man. I don't know. Kind of a weird teleport on that gate. Like, he just hit... I mean, I try to think of the hunter's perspective here. He just finished chasing mech. I guess he didn't know where Prisoner was, so maybe that's why he teleported. Like, he just chased Mech. I popped both ciphers, and then he might not know where Mech is. Maybe that's the idea there, that he was trying to find the... Oh, sorry, no, not... He knows where the Mech is. He just doesn't know where the Prisoner is. So maybe that's the idea. He thought maybe Prisoner was at that game. It just so happened that it's a same skin clown, also having a really rough endgame, switching targets, and finding no one. So funny how that works out. What else do I need to play? I need to play you. I mean, this map could work for journalists. It could work. I don't know if anyone wants middle. I'll take middle then, no issues. So, do you think you could intercept that infinite dash? You mean on the mechanic? Yeah, we definitely could have helped her. It's just, what was the point of helping her? She gets stuck in the same area. She might even take a basic hit for all we know. But let's say she doesn't. She's still going to go down to his next rocket dash. I can't get the gate open. Maybe Prisoner can pick himself up and then open the gate from the other side of the map. I didn't bank on it because I didn't know if he had a modified drill or not. If he had modified drill, he's not going to get up in time to save us. But even then, I would need to do a second body block, and then the gate absolutely needs to be open by then. I don't think we would have had the gate open. I would need a body block one time. That would stall for another 12 seconds, because that's his dash cooldown, 12 seconds. Unless you flywheel, Magician Illusion, bees it. It's going to be a 6-second cooldown if that happens. But if regularly, it's 12 seconds. So, I mean, we could have. It would have been very risky, though. We could have body blocked one time and then body blocked a second time. Maybe then the gate opens. But, bro, if Prisoner has modified drill, that's not going to work. He's not going to be able to open up for us in time. I'd be taking hits for no reason. He didn't ping his healing, I don't think. So, I didn't know if he had modified drill or not. You can tell just from the ping, from the speed. But just without pings, I don't know. I didn't know if he's going to heal in 30 seconds or if he's going to heal in 60 seconds. He's turning into a Luca fan. Hey, I'll admit when a character is good. I know I say Prisoner is bad, but that's because usually people finish their own ciphers. He's very good, though, in a situation where Prisoner's on the map and the Hunter's guarding a last cipher. And even when no one is nearby, they still have to guard it. Why? Because Prisoner's just going to keep connecting it and then finish it up. So it really causes the Hunters to not have that good in-game pressure of just forcing the survivors to do a fresh cipher without having to really be that close to it, because they need to always be close to it. Because of Prisoner. They need to, unless they're counting in their head, 45 seconds. And then they can leave it during those 45. But that's it. You know, they're not able to do much more. Hello? She's gonna go back. Alright, little bro. Do your thing. We need little bro here, because she's gonna stall this chair out. Go, little bro. Do something. Okay. I'll get it, I guess. Little bro, up to no good. We could have dodged the... I'm gonna be honest. We could have dodged that earthquake, but... I'm just so focused on what little bro does. I just want to make sure we get the rescue off. But you could definitely dodge the earthquake there. We should have dodged it because she's going to use it to knock off a little bro. So that's a no for me next time. Okay, unfortunately, she didn't get to go to God Corner still with the tide. She can't because we have Nautilus there. No, unfortunately, she's going to get shared right between two ciphers. I should have picked a different cipher machine. I should have picked Christmas Tree then. That's such a bad cipher to do against Peller, though. Where do we just pop? We just popped Shaq. Mech, I'm guessing, has her own cipher that she's going to right now with the bot. Did anyone pop my cipher? No, yeah, someone... No, no one did. No one popped my cipher. That's really good for us, then. Oh, God, he's dead. That sucks. Ooh, we're in a big problem now. I really hope that bot can pop her cipher. If she runs out of energy, we're screwed. I gotta walk all across the map to get the cipher done. 74. She's gonna get it done. And she get the rescue. Oh no. This game's cooked. No, that's it. If Mech has progress on her boss, she could hypothetically bring it over, and that's the one way we can still rebound this game, but it's not going to be before Novels dies. Oh man. That's our 1 out right now. We can also use the little bro to absorb a vine right now. She's just going to earthquake me. Go, little bro! What can the bot do? Bot can save herself. Okay. Dungeon is here. Is there no chair in that corner? Oh yeah, because he didn't make the rescue. The bot is right here. Hold up. No, I shouldn't even check it. Man, we should not be like losing these games is the thing. We've lost so many games just because of bad players, bad survivors. That mercenary who messed up that rescue on hospital. That lucky guy who cost us multiple games. And that failed rescue. I mean, it happens. Peddler is kind of a guessing game because of the stuns and the chip hits, unfortunately. Imagine if they bugged journalists to where her bots landed. Her bots lasted forever until Hunter hit it like fire in a skid. Well then, in that case, you wouldn't really be able to use your other bots. Because right now, the way it's controlled is that you have to cancel it. It won't let you go to your next bot early unless you cancel it. Yeah, and that's rank. Yeah, that's tough. I can't even accept intimacy. Dude, look at my intimacy. They put 531,000 as level 47 because they designed it so you can never reach it. I'm one day gonna reach it. If they never add any more levels, I'm gonna hit level 47. The legendary level 47 intimacy. We are a little bit over 1/5 of the way. We are over 1/5 of the way there. 1/5 of the way there to level 47. Dude, that's a lot of intimacy. Regular level is 1,000, by the way, guys. I have 119,000. Every day I'm getting maxed out on intimacy. People sending me more than I can accept every day, and then I can never send my intimacy. I got 1,000 of my own that I can never send. But yeah, that is rank for today, guys. No more rank. Rank ended. What's up, Joseph? Welcome to stream, my man. I don't think I played bad today. I mean, it was just really rough. Really rough games. This game was great, though. The fact that we were able to bring this game back. And that opera singer match, that was great that we brought that game back as well. Those two could have easily been losses if someone played a little bit too risky or something like that. If I even played that better, it would have helped our chances of making that a tie even better. 1, 2, 3. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do about it? You know, my job's a rescuer. We make sure we do good rescues. That Gravekeeper match, I should have used the shovels in a different order. Should have taken the first hit first, then we used the shovel. She can blink the shovel, I guess, and I guess we would have died just as fast, if being honest. Hard to say, but I think it would have been better than like taking a basic and then dying to blink, you know? You love my rescuer-based sessions? Thank you, Lancer. At least 1% enjoys it. Born to blade dance, forced to slug, immersed by drill. There was a game where I've been slugged by a clown for 3 minutes, I think, because I was 75% bled out, and it's about 4 minutes to bleed out. So I was 3 minutes on the ground that game. We still won that game. We won that game because he lost his target, and so then he kept going after the mercenary, which was me. But then I'm always making sure to stay away from our teammates, so then he doesn't really have a great way to make up for the fact he just went for mercenary like the corner of the map. And I keep getting picked up, but I was bled out for so long that game. That was a rough match. But we still won though, we still won. That was the best part. I'm guessing the logs will be worked on this game. What is he doing? Yeah, Peller is great for these maps where there's like just one good pallet in the whole area and you just cut it off with a what's it called? With a wall. So Peller's really great for that. But her wall ability is not so good when there are multiple multiple pallets in the area, because you may deal with one pallet, but then there's still more pallets around you. Get strong. I'm not so worried about the forward because we put that trap there from earlier. So he can't immediately stun us going up the stairs. That was really important. A little small detail there. I'm gonna hold on to it because he can dodge it still. Great flywheel, but even better patience on my end. It would have worked. It would have worked if I wasn't so patient. We don't have a chair in front of Shag. That sucks. We have Lucky Guy, Painter. So whoever just popped Docs is probably gonna go. Big Rock? Is that Big Rock? That's Big Rock. Man, it took so long to chair that guy. Someone was right there. It's Painter. Okay, so Lucky Guy is at Docs. I was hoping for a double hit. Oh shoot, stuck. Oh shoot, this goes all the way out. I see how it is. Also, everyone is actually here. I just realized because the Lucky Guy just got rescued. Ooh, that's not gonna do anything. If that was a firebomb, then maybe. Thank you so much to Joseph for the something dollar donation, the $20 donation. Really appreciate it. 20 Mexican dollars, as I love to say. Thank you so much, Joseph. 20 Mexican dollars. You know what's up. Thank you so much, Joseph. Thief Guy is inviting me. I named him Thief because he played Thief last time I played with him. Do you guys think it's Thief? Thief Guy? What does he want? What does Thief Guy want? Oh, well, I guess we're eating that. We still stun him, though, is the funny part. I think we want to go after you. Change my mind now. Hello? Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, keep in mind your surroundings. You don't have to go after someone who just went to a great area if there's a great target right behind you. If they're giving you a free hit, just go ahead and you can just grab it real quick. Doesn't even matter that they're full health. What chair's better? This chair's gonna be harder to rebound after it. What is Thief Guy? I don't even. When was the last time I played with Thief Guy? I think I'm gonna grab this for the faster resistance to Lucky Guy's flare gun. You do get 40% stun resistance inside the what's it called? Inside the gem. So we're good for 10 seconds here. Okay, he chooses not to use it. Those are elbow pads in his hands. We have fast powder. I don't even know. Finding out myself what build I have. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, that's rough for him. Could we have hit him with the earthquake? I should have hit him with the earthquake. My bad. I didn't even check his health. And we'll kill this guy. Don't see any shadows. Maybe he's over here. He has elbow pads, that much we know. It's gonna make it very easy for him to dungeon escape because of that. Oh, there he is. We see him. Right there. Oh, he's trying to heal the syringe, I think. Can we still get him? Woo! He almost healed up, I think. I don't know how much he was healing, though. Thank you so much, Joseph, for the 20 Mexican dollars for the peddler gameplay. Thank you so much, man. Hunter's wondering why they lose, but they chose to chase mercenary. Well, that one guy who chased me as a backstar has got me in a pretty good spot. It was actually pretty decent for him to chase me. He picked up on it real quick when it wasn't good to chase me, though. Alright, what does Thief Guy want? Mr. Thief Guy? This guy played Thief randomly with me. He's now known as just Thief Guy to me. He's wallet? Oh, that's funny. He's matching, though. He's matching. Joseph, do you want to play some 2v8 since you're online? You're reminding me. Suki, I gotta confess that back in 2020, a creepy Discord guy who kept getting matched with you and hated you used to flirt with me, and I used to roleplay as you with your pics to get him to F off my DMs. My bad, Doc. Okay, well, I know you're lying because I don't have any pics. Unless you're talking about that funny mercenary one where I had that green hood. Then yeah, you got it. That's the one pic you'll find. How'd you even get pics of Psyche? I don't even know if it was 2020. It must have been the mercenary one. It must have been the mercenary one where I had this green sweater. It looked like mercenary's hood exactly. Exact same color. Why every time you join my room I'm trapped in that place? It's a bug. It's a new bug. Ever since they updated this room, for some reason, if you start matches in this part of the lobby, it teleports you to the edge of the room. Sometimes it'll teleport you here, in which case you can just walk out. But other times it'll teleport you here, in which case I'm stuck. Like, once I get stuck, it's just, I'm not even, like, standing that close. Like, I guess sometimes I'll stand like this here, and then, I don't even know how I'll just memorize this navigation. You used to screenshot me midstream and send it to him cropped. I see where you're coming from. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, that's me being public. It's my thinking corner? No. I don't like to be there, guys, trust. I still have to do this event. God, bro. The clock tower offers many places to explore. Once you fetch the water, you could look around. Alright. I forgot what we're doing. I'm lost! Use it. It didn't do anything. Oh, give me a rope. Did I lose my butterfly? Fetch water for... Oh! I don't really understand how this works, but... we're able to move. You have more material with the shirtless stream? Oh my god. Alright. Last time I played Peddler in 2v8, I was having a rough time. I think we can play her a lot better though. I don't know if I want to try again right now. I mean, it is really tough to deal with harassers as peddler though. Like, you can find them, I guess, but they're probably gonna flywheel it. We have three ranged harassers on the team. I don't think it's a good idea. Maybe they're just bad though. Will you still do the mechanic stream? Don't worry, I'll still do the mechanic stream. I was hoping today would be like a Numer stream, but Numer didn't respond in time. He still hasn't responded, so he'll respond eventually. We'll do a Numer stream. Don't worry. It's so easy to cancel our abilities with stun. Yeah, especially when you're using the vine and then you just get stunned out of the vine. It's really bad. Man, does someone spawn in this corner? I've never actually tried checking here when I spawned it behind Shack. I mean, you gotta find out somehow. Nope. No one wanted to do these ciphers. I guarantee someone would have done these ciphers if they spawned here. Ooh. Oh, nice. We find 2 people. One of which goes down instantly. We're gonna get addiction here. Slow them down a little bit. I like that I can walk through QS while he's going in his ball. That's nice. Dude, QS getting stunned by Prisoner will never get old to me. He's like, dude, I'm dying. Alright, good job. Man, he's also running insolence in 2. Multiple people here. Alright, tonight. I don't know where they are though. Were they really behind me right there? Although that was someone. Even just hitting them with wax gives me so much points. I'm gonna go for it again. I'll protect the chair right here. Hopefully that's on the chair. Yes, it is. Yeah, this guy was just chilling next to the chair. He has flywheel. He's got flywheel because he started moving really fast away from me. That was Weber's law. So chances are he is running flywheel. Didn't use it there though. He's also got perfume, it looks like. Did this guy go in basement? What the hell? He went in basement. Dude, who is he fooling? Who is he fooling? Trigger our addiction. I don't know if addiction triggers from that high up. Okay, nice. We get some presence there. I do want to try to get some wax on him first before I trigger anything. Man, no survivors giving me 20% faster recovery here too. I'm gonna perfume this. That's okay. We're just getting more points here. This guy has a hard time dealing with staircases though. Batter can't deal with staircases. Yeah, let's just pick up. Okay, that's an easy first down. They might be healing over there. It was probably a mistake not going in that direction. Man, we don't have enough points to get 2 big kills here. I'm gonna get power and rage. There's a no connection here. Never mind. Ooh, he's further than I expected. There's the flywheel. I got the flywheel out. Ah! Speed pill? We had no speed pill there. That was just us making it in time. Alright, it's also nice that we have 2 separate chairs going on here, and I'm also protecting this cipher, which is also really nice. We have QS simultaneously. He's not going to use the perfume. This guy literally has perfume on his back. I can see it. Just in case anyone goes to that cipher. Okay, we're not going to use... We're not going to hit him normally here. We're just going to... Okay, now we can actually double hit him here. Oh no, I messed it up. There we go. We could use him for balloon attacks here, honestly. Who is this? It's you. Ooh, he messed it up. I didn't even notice that there was a battery here. Okay, I'm just gonna drop it. We have very fast resistance. Whew, already resisted from that. Okay, we're not gonna be able to cover that. Terror shock? I'd love to stop that cipher. I think I missed. No, still got it. Ooh, he didn't reach the pallet, unfortunately. I decided to not show up. Man, this cipher is essentially done. Unless I can keep protecting it, which would be crazy. I'd love to stop this heal here. Nice, I'll take it. And they have to. I think they have to rescue this. Block that off again. She might have flare, but we have very fast pickup. So maybe that would get her. Got this cowboy. Dude, I'm just holding out to this cipher for dear life. Someone is doing middle now. I see their shadow. Okay, nice. Joseph is going to regress that cipher by another good amount. Okay. I might still have to help stop it, though. Oh, she's going to get the rescue here. Yeah, we're going to have to help stop it. Let's start another chair. Trigger addiction, insanely fast recovery. $76. Dude, the Qist Waxerdus combo is actually really stupid, though. Okay, this guy has speed pill, unfortunately. Never had him on chair, though. Kinda sucks that I keep getting people who have not been on chair. Nice, and Joseph is already guarding my chair, I think. Might have to help him out here. She didn't go where I thought. Shoot, I should actually block that first. Okay, there we go. Help out Joseph. Now he doesn't have to worry about that cipher. For a little bit, at least. That was bad order by me. I should have blocked it before I picked up. It's 80 now, so it was 87. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to kill him. Just have to basic. I mean, what does he choose? Postman's gonna die if he tries to protect Cowboy. He needs to go for Postman. Okay, no to that. Batter has been on chair before. Dude, there's so many points that I just can't use. I don't have time to go to the phone booth. Hunters should have the ability to just have a phone booth naturally in their inventory. There is, if I ever went to a phone booth this game, at this stage of the game, we would have lost this cipher. And they just easily start another one. Thankfully, they're not smart enough to just decode another cipher, so we're really getting a lot of time off of this. Okay, that's another pallet gun. We have very good resistance. I don't know why he didn't go around the wall there. Should have gone around the wall right there. Oh, I think my pop it now. Can I stop it? I did stop it. Nice. This guy is not dead on chair. Dungeon is not here. Is Dungeon at Christmas tree? Can't be, right? I think that guy has the crowbar. Look at the way he's running towards behind. He's suspiciously running behind Shaq. I'm so slow. I'm gonna let my teammate know where he is. He has speed pill. It's taking me way longer to catch up to him. Nice. We do have my boy helping us out. Okay, just regular hit him there. We could combine with the QS there. Whew. Good thing they kept staying on that cipher. They just never were able to get it done. Me and Joseph just combining together and making sure they never get that cipher done. It doesn't regress by 15. It regresses by, I think, 8 in 2v. It's either 8 or 7. So it's not as good in this mode. I gotta be right back. I gotta take a bathroom break. The wax is ugly? We don't talk about Goman. We just ignore Goman. He doesn't exist. Yeah, they couldn't pop the ciphers at the end there. Middle was getting blocked a little bit. I blocked it like 2 times though. Play Hellenberg. We might actually lose. We might actually lose. You don't get flame fast enough. I mean, maybe because we're getting stunned more often, we can get like a ton of flame, maybe? Maybe. We definitely don't need that. We can just run impulsive instead. Man, not having Hunt though. We kind of need Hunt if we're gonna play Hellenberg. And the recovery speed's also gonna be so bad. It'll be more satisfactory if we will win. It's also, there's no, I don't think there's a single good map we could get for Hellenberg. I mean, maybe we could get Ever Sleeping, because Because it's a small enough map where the puppets can give value in specific areas and cover like a good amount of ciphers. Moonlit though, it's very easy to see the puppets from very far already. So I don't know. That's so weird. I hate that. When you get too close to your teammate, it actually stops lighting them up. I know there's someone here, I think. That's nice is coming from that side from the back right there. Okay. Oh shoot, there's a survivor right there. Oh, it's Fair Lady though. I guess the what's it called? The fire spirits could maybe still follow her though? No, I gotta help out with this guy's target. I'm trying to keep my hunt here so that we can quickly catch up to him. And we're gonna lose it right here now. Okay, just immediately dropped it. I'm gonna try to let my teammate catch up here. No, he's got the flywheel. It's gonna cost us some time. I mean, I don't know, just I can get him down. It's a pretty good area for Spider, but he already used his web right there. I gotta get rid of this portal. Oh, thank you! I appreciate you! This guy is clueless. Novelist is clueless out here. What is he doing? He already has a gun? Did you pull that from a chest? Oh, ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous. Already has a gun. The thing about Hellenberg is, like, I can't even stuff people unless I get a terror shock. I need exactly a terror shock. 2 hits will not do. We may as well just get this guy's hooks out. Are you gonna hook you? What are you doing? Brother! Okay, now is kind of a bad time to hook. Unfortunately, the puppet was also bad. Okay, I won't use the puppet. Is like Fire Spirit can just go for 5 different people right here. I didn't mean to do that. I need my free hits. It's gonna be so tough. Can we really go after any of them? Not really. Joseph can get that guy now. This guy is just getting roasted from behind. And I can't do anything with my fire. I got so much of it, but it's not really helpful here. Nice. There we go. She could have really infinitely just kept spinning around it, if I'm being honest, but... Why would she be good enough to do that? Alright, let's put her basement. This is gonna be great for us. Maybe this is our one chance to stuff people. I don't know, though. It's gonna be hard regardless. Mami, możesz zamknąć drzwi? Dla mnie? Możesz zamknąć te drzwi do pokoju? Okej. Dziękuję. Okay. I think we're gonna try to help my teammate here. Looks like he might need a... He can't guard all these chairs by himself. Is that Priestess? It should swing. Okay, she did not dodge it. Joseph should have this covered at this point. Woo, body blocked him. Oh, that's so annoying. No! Oh, hold the phone, hold up! Okay, not really worth it anymore. Hold up, they might not know. They might not notice. Do they notice? Hold up. Man, they did notice, unfortunately. That sucks. It's this guy, bro. This dude. Get him, yellow puppet. we hit the chair. Come on, puppet, do something! Yes! Oh, I hit the guy in tide. Okay, at least they're not running the same skin. I appreciate that. Okay, we're chasing her. We need this puppet to do something. I need extra hits. Give me those points. Okay, there they are right there. I can actually teleport on the puppet. Is this good? I don't even know if that's actually good. Come on, Fire Spirit, show me where she is. Dude, Speed Pill is helping a lot. Oh, she touched the puppet. I didn't even notice. Did she touch the puppet? I don't really know where she went. Did she go through a portal? Is there a portal I don't see? Go get him, puppet. Free hit. Let's go. Okay, that's the nearest survivor. Wait, is there a survivor behind the chair? No, there isn't. Nice, we hit the fair lady. That was huge. I think she's gonna immediately go invisible again. Dude, I need to grab a glimpse of her. There we go. She also used flywheel, so that canceled her her invisibility right there. Let's see. Are we gonna get stunned? We do get stunned. Oh, we hit the chair. Okay. That's still gonna hit. Hopefully the priestess. No. Red puppet, break the pallet! Brother, did she touch that? I don't even know. Why didn't it not do anything? Does she know? Nope. Okay, free hit. Still hit her. Oh, you're going to basement now. There's already a portal going to basement. Okay. No point hitting him. Look, if he stuns me, maybe Puppet can hit him? No. Oh, nice! Flywheel bait? Bait the flywheel? Perfume, never mind. Dude, why are you already in there? So, free hit? I'm not sure if the fire spirit... Okay, that's fine. It's huge that we have a puppet in basement. This is a huge advantage to us. Priestess. BS, dude. BS. You're getting BS by the game. Dude, her portal is so... Her perfume. Yes, she didn't take the portal! Oh, I didn't mean to go through it, brother! Okay, make the fight... Make the puppets do something, I guess. Maybe they'll check on the gates. Nope, they're not. I guess they're keeping an eye on the priestess. He'll keep an eye on the priestess. We got puppet double teaming with someone. Hold up. That puppet can help. No, it's still not enough though. Hold up. Maybe we can still get her. Yes, we still got her. Magnets don't do anything. Hold up. I actually didn't drop in time though. I'm gonna have to pick you up first, because you're gonna heal up. Never mind. That is insanely stupid healing speed. That was even faster than I thought. Wow. Some BS right there, brother. Oh, crap. Alright. We won with Hellumber. I don't even know how. We won somehow. Dude, I had no idea what was going on in that game. We had basement after basement. 2 basements. How did Hellumber win, dude? There's something inexplicably scary about the Hellumber just wanting to. I know, it's called the intimidation debuff. They just do worse just because it's Hellumber. The speed is insane. Hunt definitely helped out a lot. Glad we had Hunt. Hunt was basically like our built-in speed pill almost. Maybe I should run Hunt on my Hunter builds in 2VA. But what did we take off? We took off faster pickup, which is really nice in 2v8 though. Dude, when was this added? Hold up, I just noticed. You have 10% increased obstacle vaulting speed. The first time you vault with Hunt. I never noticed that. After pursuing a survivor for 7 seconds, gain a 10% increase to both movement and obstacle vaulting speed? This has to be new. This bonus is lost if the pursuit fails or when interacting, attacking, using an ability, or being controlled. How does this work, though? Because this is going to immediately disappear as soon as you start a vault. So is it applied to that vault, or is this like an oversight? Because it says you also lose it when you interact, so I don't know. I'm assuming it triggers on that vault. That's interesting. But Hellumber's like the only hunter who will walk for 7 seconds without doing anything. Without like gaining anything towards his ability. Like he gains fire spirits and you can use the fire spirit mid-Kai. Like that's why you use him. And you'll still keep the hunt. I hit more people than you, Joseph? That's crazy, considering that you have the spider web. The spider web chip hit does count as a hit, even though it's just a chip hit. That's crazy. You were crazy, Mo? You hit 40 people? That's insane. I didn't even realize. We got a match. No, I wasn't saying anything. About damn time. I think this will be the last match. Last match for 2v8. It usually doesn't take this long when I play with Miki. How come it's taking longer with Joseph? Miki's a Croc 5. Does it really make that much of a difference? That Miki's a Croc 5 and Joseph is a Sabertooth 4? What am I? I'm Croc 1. We're basically the same tier. I mean, I'm basically the same tier as Joseph, like 2 tiers behind. It's crazy. The nightmare? Bringing home the nightmare? We gotta give him the 2v8 build. Alright, let's see how this goes. You should try going to Crocodile. You anyway don't play hunter ranks on this account. Yeah, that's why I keep my hunter rank low, but it's your rank is not that high. It's really not that high. Is Hellenber OP? Hellenber is definitely not OP. Alright. We gotta get that nightmare value. Did Justice spawn in front of me? He did. Oh, I have instant tinnitus? What is this? Bro, it instantly went away. Oh, there you are. Hello there. Okay. Dude, Joseph, where are you going, brother? Oh, Joseph found another person. That's why. It honestly would be better to go for that guy and not for this guy going to roller coaster. Actually, he's gonna not be able to get on roller coaster here. We're gonna get double hits. Okay, sure, whatever. I guess that works too. Dude, my crow's chilling on the edge of the map. Gonna chase this guy next. Painter just flywheeled. We'll keep that in mind. Can we bait him? Yes, we baited him. I knew that wasn't gonna hit. I just wanted to see if he would use the bat. No, he makes that pallet. Okay, he's ready. I gotta go back to my target here. Maybe I could help him out while I'm waiting. Just have only got one hit so far. So there's Postman. Yo, he's not gonna make it. Okay, yeah, this guy's gonna make it. Maybe Terror Shock? Okay, hit him, unfortunately. Oh man, the crow is so finicky, dude. Oh shoot, he did leave? I literally waited to see if he would move. Dude, what is that? That's some bullcrap. Brother. What is your build? Nightmare is definitely not working out. The guy's so fast, he's going to get pulls too. Simon? Dude, he did the first prediction on my teammate. The second one triggered on me. Dude, Knight and 2-8 is confusing. I'm not sure how that works. Dude, we're in so much trouble. Give me the free hit! Oh my god, bro. Good. Dude, I'm hungry for my free hits. Dude, we're so getting cooked. They're doing 2 servers at the same time. I have no pills. I can't even buy anything. Yeah, if they just decode, we lose. Like, how am I gonna kill these 2 people here? Like, I can't. They have too much health, brother. I don't even have full presence yet. We're not even doing bad. It's just they have insane decode speed. I can't leave the cipher. God, prisoner moment. Dude, brother. Why is the... How come he's not highlighted? Dude, this guy wasn't even highlighted. The hell? It's just chilling on the cipher? Does it not attract crows? What? Dude, good dog this. Oh, tear shock? Nice. We'll take it. I don't think we can stop that. Not a whole lot I can do. Oh, wait, what? What did he just do? Alright, we'll take it. That'll stall out a little bit at least. Nightmare is so helpless. What am I gonna do? Can't do anything about the cipher. Oh, I hit the ball, damn. Is she dead in 1 hit? No, she's also not. Well, now she is. She doesn't have borrowed time. I'm gonna try cheering her here. I mean, can our endgame save us? And my teammate has no, the crow went on him. It sucks that the tension doesn't even kill him. It's so annoying. It's so stupid. Like, they're just able to get away with stupid crap like that they should not be allowed to get away with. Detention, it should be lethal. Yeah. Again, great example. Detention, it should be lethal, brother. They should be lethal, but of course they're not. I can't protect the fair lady. Pick up. Little girl's is someone we've had on chair as well. I mean, maybe I can. I don't think it's worth it though. It's a tight turn as well. I mean, I wish detention wasn't like covered up. I wish I could see. I have to click on this to see how much detention I have left, and it kind of like keeps going down. It moves you to the top. Hold up. He's actually might be dead here. Hold up, he's dead. Oh shit. Keisha came here for no reason. Do we have a shot still? I mean, we could tie this game. I could stop this game maybe? No, they're probably just chilling at dungeon. Okay, let's get a recovery pill real quick. So that we can actually use the teleport? No, we can't. It doesn't work the same way as combustion. So I'm just gonna have to walk there. I mean, someone could be inside here. We might find him. No. No shot. Fair Lady's probably chilling on dungeon if I had to guess. Dungeon was probably right there at slide. It's not even worth checking the dungeons. It's literally not worth it. It's already opened. Can't kill them anyway. That fair lady not having, what's it called? Not having borrowed time definitely helped me in my endgame for sure. Batter coming to me also helped. It sucks. Again, it sucks that the shots are not lethal. They really should be lethal in 2v8. If Stars are gonna have 3 health, they should at least die to detention. Like, that's undeserved for them to survive detention hits. The whole idea is that you're not supposed to be able to go for rescues. There's a lot more stuff limited, but I'm gonna call it here. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining today's stream. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to tune in every Monday and Thursday on, 20 to 22 EST time zone. That's when we do these streams. Can we open any essences? We got 14 essences for available in one day. What day is today? Today's Thursday. I'm surprised it's not already available. That's weird. Usually they do it like when there's maintenance already available, but never mind. I guess not this week. Never seen that before. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you guys later. Take care. This has been Psyche. Peace out, everybody. Take care.